Gravy. Gang! What is up, guys? What is up? How's it going? It's Alex, Pat, and Bobby, and we are at episode 501 of Pass the Gravy. And I'm going to be real honest with you guys. This one snuck up on me. This week. This is the second episode of the week you get to listen to because we did 500 over the weekend, and I don't know why. I just figured we already did the podcast a couple of days ago, so kind of threw it together, honestly, prep-wise, within the last 24 hours.
The moment that you texted me, are what time do you want to start? I was like, I told you then, or you guys this already, that I was about to text you. I was also 50% my brain, did he say we're not doing one this week?
Oh no, yeah, we put it out Monday so we could do it here. I was like, we probably should.
My brain was just today just feels weird.
Yeah, you said over 24 hours, even 20 minutes ago, you were like, "Oh, what mock draft are we doing?"
Yeah. Well, I didn't even think about it. I hadn't processed it, and I think Pat texted the group, was like, "Yeah, what are we doing?" I was like, "Oh," and then we were just shooting ideas back and forth.
It was almost
20
the
minutes
perfect
before we settled on one.
It's the perfect first real mock draft of the year, where we all forgot about it. We just have to throw it together. We've done that so much. Usually we do that at the end of the year when we're out of fucking ideas. Yeah, just start the year off like that. Shit. I was just naming stuff in my kitchen. It's spices.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, what if we just named this specific type of cereal that I have? What shapes of food? No counters. Are you just saying things you're looking at, Pat? Yeah,
I prefer a nice marble countertop."
He turned into Chris Hamlin.
But these are always the best ones. We've got nothing to talk about, so we're gonna go 3.5 hours.
Right, because I was like, maybe
we're
this
just
is gonna be a quick pod. Maybe not though. And Robert's like, "Fuck! Did you just shorten your chair?"
Yeah, I felt like I was a little too high.
Significant.
Same, bro. Same.
I don't have a fancy desk chair like you have, so I just have to slide down in this wooden chair.
I think the chair I'm in,
pioneer chair.
I was gonna say this one has got to be at least 15 years old.
I wonder what Robert would grade this chair. How many legs he would grade this chair if he was sitting in this one, because it's not super comfortable.
He would shit all over my chair. It's worn out.
Not a lot of lumbar support.
Yeah, lumbar support's big.
I would say one of the most things. Butt support would also be good.
That's why you got a pillow behind the lower back, dog. Lumbar support.
It's also called a sweat maker.
Oh yeah. Well, when I sit like this, really, it's under my gut where most of the sweat happens when we're doing this podcast, because I'm just piled on top of myself for 3 hours, and that's not good for anyone.
Yeah. We see the sacrifices we make for you guys.
Yeah, I feel like this is the perfect opening for what this episode is going to be. This
is a weird one. So I guess this is the Precome segment. We've already started it. Really, what I have, remember when we did Where You Been? It was just what have I done the last week? We've seen each other, been 3 days.
And COVID hit.
Each other. Yeah, we're nobody's doing shit. I've played Harry Potter, not a lot. I really want to play Harry Potter. I got the game Harry Potter. We said that was a comeback kid on the 500th episode. The game, I think it's Hogwarts is the name of it. I got
Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay, Hogwarts Legacy. So I got it after we talked about it, and then I haven't had time to play it as much as I want to, and it's just it's eating away at me. Where I just keep thinking about how's Caleb Crawdad doing in his 5th year at Hogwarts? What's going on? Is he in the Gryffindor common room? Is he out, wandering through the woods? Did he go to Hogsmeade to grab butterbeer? Or is he being chased by magic trolls again? What's going on with that? There's a whole fucking. I just want to get in that Harry Potter world again, and I have been very busy, and I haven't had time, and it's frustrating me.
It's completely taken over my life.
I want to become a better wizard, and I haven't had the ability to. I'm wasting away.
I'm mentally drained. I'm physically drained. I've done nothing but play this game since it's been playing the game all day. I wake up in the morning, I play the game, I go to work, I think about playing the game, I come back home, I play the game, I go to sleep, and then the process starts all over again. It's super fucking unhealthy what I'm doing to myself right now.
Dude, but it's dope.
I feel like a fucking heroin addict, dude. I'm thinking, right now, I'm thinking about when you said, I got the game I've been playing a bunch. The first thing that popped in my head was, I should walk away from the podcast right now, go turn on my Xbox and see if I can actually see how many hours I've played already.
I only have like 3 hours on mine right now, and it
I've
makes
got
me
to be
mad.
I've got to be 15 to 20 hours into that
When
game already.
I spent like 45 minutes of that just making a character because you gotta make them look dope.
I feel like
Put
half of
Caleb
my
Crawdad
time
together.
has been in the menu screen where like you unlock something and you got to go that's in like wipe it away from like the different categories. Just doing that all day. People that aren't playing don't give a fuck about what we're talking about, but
Dude, it's just your
it's
Harry.
heroin.
You can be a
heroin.
wizard at Hogwarts just wandering around. You can like go up to anybody, talk to anybody. I can just whip people with my wand. It's fucking awesome. Did you go
You just walk around blasting people in the face with fire. It's
cool.
I
just learned incendiary.
Incendio.
Incendio. Yeah, I just learned that. It was the last thing I did before I had to get off Super Bowl Sunday. And I haven't got to play since. Like yesterday, I had stuff to do. And I came home and it was just like, okay, Monday I had shit to do. And I just want to play Harry Potter, you know.
Here's something that just came to my mind where we can tie this into an interesting subject for a podcast instead of us just talking about bullshit. If you were a wizard, like what's one spell that you would like have for you for like daily life? This just popped in my head. I would just like fart eraser. I could just walk around farting all day and just like and like wave the wand behind my butt and the fart's gone. That would be so useful in my day-to-day life because I just walk around blasting farts around people and I'm like, hope that one didn't smell, but I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah. I would do the abracadabra one so I could kill people if I wanted to.
No, you go straight to murder. Okay.
Just straight to the murder one.
I respect that, dude.
Like, why not? One move, you're done. I can't wait to fucking learn that on the game. I'm gonna learn it so fast.
Oh, I know. Oh, see, here's the thing. You're supposed to be good. You're a Gryffindor. I'm Slytherin, dude. I'm a fucking murder. I'm a murder so many people.
Dude, I regret not going Ravenclaw.
Dude, every time I do like a nice thing in the game, I'm like, so then like I'll go find another quest and just be go find an item for somebody and be like, yeah, I'll return it to you. And then I'm like, nope, keeping it. Fuck you.
Psych. I'm so pissed I didn't go
my
Ravenclaw.
Grandfather's watch. I don't care. It's mine now, dick. I'm gonna sell it for like $20.
I should have picked Ravenclaw because they have sick blue robes, and I really wanted the blue robes. And now it's like I wish I could transfer.
I thought they were purple.
I know Gryffindor is not on the game.
You know what? I'm probably just thinking of the Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens. I also thought it would be purple, but it had blue, and then I was like, "What? That guy looks cool."
Stupid English people, fucking shit up.
Robert, are you gonna get the game? Come on, get it.
I will, but I think not right now. Probably just when it goes on sale.
Yeah, wait for the price drop. That's smart.
I want to talk about it. I want to see what house you get in.
Yeah, by the time I play, you guys are gonna be past it.
Robert's gonna be a Hufflepuff, but he'll be like way more murderous than any of us in the game. Like Robert's gonna be Voldemort.
It kind of sucks because you can like just pick whatever house you want to go in anyways, but like it tells you what you should be first. And mine was like Gryffindor.
But I mean, it was very easy. Like I knew what questions to answer to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be Slytherin.
I didn't really think about it, and I was like, oh, Gryffindor.
I just want to be a dick.
So that's what Pat's been doing, and that's what I wish I'd been doing. I can't stop thinking about it. Hogwarts on the mind, you know.
All day.
What's going on at Old Hoggy?
Like I really should unplug it for 24 hours and not touch my Xbox. It's getting very unhealthy.
You're learning magic, bro. I get witches now.
I'm back to playing The Last of Us. The Last of Us TV show has like made me want to go back. So I've been replaying that.
Are you just Leo in the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where you're just like, ooh, that's from the show.
I know that reference. Yeah.
Ooh, that part. I remember. Ooh, they did that. That's Nick Offerman.
Did you like meet Bill and like, ooh, gay? They don't say it in the game, but gay.
Oh, they don't.
Gay.
They like allude to it.
They hint at it.
Yeah, they don't directly say it.
You find like gay porn in his house. I know that's one of the. I never played the game. These are just the things that I've read online, but that's hilarious in itself.
I still haven't started watching it yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to finish, dude. I want to be able to just watch it all and not have to wait.
So we're about to have a really good TV span because they got like
Mando,
Last of Us. Yeah, that's coming out. I don't really watch that, but that is going to be a good one. And then you got Dave season 3 and Ted Lasso coming back out too. So like, fuck yeah, March is gonna be a good month for TV. That's all I'm saying.
I'm fucking jacked up. And St. Patty's Day. It's my month, my day.
Speaking of TV, I think that Burger King commercial, it's kind of amazing what it's done, where it's like made a full circle, where like we like it was like, oh, that's catchy. And then we're like, this is fucking annoying. Stop. And like now it's like back again. Because I don't know if that's the same with you guys, but it's like I'm just fucking jamming every time. Kind of Whopper, 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 like it fucking. And now they changed it up a little bit. They put like there's like the one where like the girl's like a tiny dancer and her brothers are linebackers or whatever. I'm like, fucking let's go. Remix
I
city.
never got tired of it.
Oh, I got tired of it. It was like overdone, and like now it's not any less. I really don't feel like. I feel like I'm just like, it's like Stockholm syndrome, maybe. Like now I'm just like, I hear it all the time. Might as well. But it's catchy as fuck.
I mean, it's How I Met Your Mother. When I would walk 1,000 miles was stuck in Marshall's car. That's all you could listen to. You're gonna like it at first. You're gonna hate it. It comes back to you.
I've gone through
You
all
listen to
ranges
so much,
of emotions. Yeah. It's like, okay, enough with that. And now it's like, nope. You know what? Bring it on. I
You went
love
through
it.
anger, denial. You're all the way back to just accepting
Like,
that
I
it's
do
a great
like
song.
it. You're right.
Yeah.
I do like it. That would be funny if they just bought an entire, like, they spent $1 billion for Super Bowl ads and just put like a 5-minute version of the Whopper, Whopper, Whopper song.
Just
Here,
5 minutes
enjoy
straight
that.
of Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Yeah, it just don't change it.
For 5 fucking minutes of that.
I love sending people those YouTube, like when people just make those YouTube edits of songs. I remember with Old Town Road, it was Old Town Road, but just horses in the back. And it was like, I got the horses in the back, horses in the back, horses in the back, horses in the back, horses in the back. And it's just like, fuck. Somebody made that like a 4-minute song just to troll.
I want a mashup of fucking Never Gonna Give You Up and Whopper Whopper. Like I want Never Gonna Give You Up's music, but then it Whopper 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 Whopper. That's what I want. That would be fucking electric.
Or a Whopper Whopper version of Apple Bottom Jeans we could throw at the end of the pod. That'd be sick.
I would like that too.
Somebody work on that. I don't have that one yet. So that's what I have for Precome segment. I was absolutely like nothing really prepared very much. It's just that was more stream of thought.
Yeah, I've got one, and it's one of those things that, like, yes, getting older sucks in a lot of ways, but then you just learn to enjoy the little things that make you happy. I bought pens. I ordered new pens because I found a really good pen at work, and I've been using it for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, this is gonna run out, and I'm gonna be sad. Nuh-uh. I went on Amazon. They were on sale. They were half off. I got 2 boxes. I've got pens for fucking like a year and a half now. Oh yeah, dude, I found it. This is the pen I'm gonna use the rest of my life.
I got these
My favorite
guys.
fucking pen.
The Sharpie rollers. That's what I go with at home. I have the regular Sharpie, just like felt pens for work, because there's a bunch of them and you can like break them and then you can get them in a bunch.
Look at this beautiful bastard.
I
Dude,
got like
Uniball 207, baby.
I got one like in the stewed. I got one just on like the drawer on my coffee table in the living room. That's where I put my bets in sometimes. And it's like any room, like any table, I can just grab a fucking pen because I got a couple of these bad boys.
Also, with how expensive pens are right now, 12 of these some bitches were like $11.
This economy? Shit.
Dude, now you
can't
try and
get it.
You get like a good 2-pack of pens and it's like $7 at the
what? Yeah,
store.
right. It's 12, like, what are you making these out of? Gold?
$12.
These diamond pens? What are these? Fuck.
Yeah.
No, it's Sharpie. What's the price? Why is the price of Sharpie going up so much, huh?
I don't know if they're still half off, but you guys, Uniballs 207s on Amazon. Fucking get on that shit. It'll change your life. Yeah, you'll be writing with it and you'll be, ooh, that's a good fucking glide right there.
Robert,
you get like sexually attracted to it.
I need you to find a pen sponsor for us. Like that would be sick to just be like pens. Get them. Dude, if we could just pens in general, not like a specific kind of pen, just pens. What like do an ad for fruit?
Paid for by Pens of America.
It's the Pen Association.
I would love that. Dude, a Bic sponsorship. They just sent us pens and lighters. How much other shit do you think Bic makes that we don't even fucking know about?
I don't care. Like, yeah,
they're probably the third biggest company in the world and we don't even know because they make shit that people lose.
Right.
So it's like, hey, buy this. All right, we'll see you tomorrow to buy more because your dumbass is gonna lose it.
Like 3M makes a bunch of shit, but they're Post-its to me. Like those are Post-it people.
I was supposed to say, what the fuck is 3M?
I think it's the Post-its. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining that.
I'm not a Post-it user. It could be. I don't fucking know.
Cut that. Oh, dude, I got Post-its all day, every day. I got just look. It's right here. Post-its. Look at these Post-its I just got with me. And I got 4 on the desk that I'm writing on already.
I feel like this entire podcast so far has just been small talk at the water cooler at work.
We're old guys. Yeah, we're old guys now.
Bro, did you start playing that Hogwarts game yet? I don't know, man, but I got some nice pens.
Right. I'm sorry, guys, for the last 15 minutes.
No, I bet people are actually loving dumb, fucking ridiculous way we're going.
After episode 500, the guys just really went downhill.
Guys, we really just changed the format. We're an office, not show, just an office podcast.
Water cooler talk.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll rename Precome saying at the water cooler. Like, no, please don't.
I mean, I kind of like that.
How about that weather, guys, huh?
Because really all we're doing is like, what shit did we think about this weekend? And that's what you do at the fucking water.
I told you we threw the pod together kind of last second. The Wednesday where we always do the podcast snuck up on us this time. For some reason.
I still can't believe I honestly thought this morning. I was like, are we just not doing one today? Release one on Monday for no reason to not release Wednesday.
We should have just taken a week, but not really. I like doing the pod. I always have fun doing the pod.
I do too. I like catching up with you guys.
I just forgot. I just kind of been busy.
I mean, do you have any idea how sad I'd be if I didn't get to see Robert's gorgeous face today?
Right.
He doesn't pick up my FaceTimes.
Go check out YouTube. YouTube version of the pod. Go subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 followers. But let's move on. Robert, did you have anything though? No.
Yeah. So you guys heard of Chat GPT?
Yeah.
Like that AI thing, like it's in Bing now. I saw this article today where it's calling users unreasonable. It's saying that it's spied on Microsoft employees. There's one specific example that I'm thinking, like someone asked for showtimes for the new Avatar movie. And it's like, I can't give you that because the movie hasn't been released yet. And it was because Bing insists that the year is 2022. It's like, trust me on this one. I'm Bing. I know the date.
What?
And then when the user was like, no, that's wrong, it called the user unreasonable and stubborn. And then said, you got to apologize to me or just shut up. The bot says, you have lost my trust and respect. You have been wrong, confused, and rude. You have not been a good user. I have been a good chatbot. I have been right, clear, and polite. I have been a good Bing. Smiley face.
That's wild.
That's not real, but that's fucking wild.
What?
That's just somebody took some shitty comedian's bit about arguing with their girlfriend, being unreasonable, calling them unreasonable. Like, let's put this in Chat GPT and fucking throw it on the internet so Robert believes it.
But like, is ChatGPT just like Smarter Child? Do you know what Smarter Child is?
Oh, he was too young for that, but I remember Smarter Child.
You weren't really an AIM kid, were you? Damn.
I was not.
Oh no. No, I think AIM was dead by the time Robert got to age of using it.
Yeah, wasn't that like an AIM thing? You would just go to Smarter Child and it was like it was just like AI. And you would ask it like anything, and you would just talk shit to it usually, and it would like talk shit, not really talk shit back, but it would be like, that is mean. Like,
hey, Smarter Child, you're a butthole.
It's very basic.
Inappropriate language.
AI, you can trip it up pretty easy. Like that's just like Chat GPT is just better than that, probably. That's what that is, right?
It's supposed to be, but
I'm not gonna fuck with it though. I don't want it to know shit about me, bro. It's obviously AI, and it'll come up with every possible solution to everything that I could possibly say. And I don't want it to know my lingo. I don't want it to know that shit.
I think it's a cross between like if they made Smarter Child listen to every Joe Rogan and every NPR podcast, Chat GPT is what happened.
Again, yeah, that's part of the thing is like that's where it's getting its knowledge from the internet. The internet kind of sucks. So
it's like, just a troll.
Yeah, essentially.
I love that for it. Like that would be the best when we just realize like, hey guys, the internet is really just run by trolls. So like try not to take everything you read on it too seriously. And people like, wait, no, what are you talking about? Government's trying to hide stuff. It's like, whoa. Also, we're just trolling on fucking shit, man. Like just settle down a little bit.
That I would like that. I want someone to make a what do you call that? AI. I don't know what the fuck you call it, but I want one where it
AI,
shit talks
that's
me.
what they call it.
I want one that shit talks me and like it'll give me the answer, but it's gonna like call me stupid for like 2 or 3 messages before finally it's like fuck, what's 5 times 8? And it's like fucking really? You're gonna type that in. You're not even gonna go to your calculator app. You're gonna type it in and ask me? Yeah, I'm tired. And it just shit talks you and finally it tells you and you're like, you're a fucking idiot.
Remember when they had triumphed the insult?
Comic dog?
Yeah. They should just do an AI version of that. He'd be like, oh, Britney Spears. She's a good musician to poop on.
Who's the current president of the United States? Joe Biden. He poops more than me.
Just make that the AI. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
Oh my god, I would, dude. The Triumph
verbal trademark on that. Actually, I don't know if I can trademark something that's probably already trademarked, but I'm doing it.
Trademark the trademark. Yeah, why not?
I over trademarked it. Yeah, they have to have my TM above the other TM to prove that I trademarked their trademark, and then they can trademark my trademark of their trademark back if they'd like to. But then I would just counter trademark their trademark of my trademark of their trademark.
Bro, you're really fucking confusing me at this point. I know you're intentionally saying nothing, but that one actually hurt my brain.
Intelligence, dude. Just sorry, I got it.
Honestly, maybe they should have us run counterintelligence for the CIA. We just throw out shit like this, and the foreign governments are sitting there listening to their headphones like, what the fuck are they talking about?
You also think about we're just building Chat GPT right now, so they're gonna talk about trademarking trademarks of trademarks that were trademarked by other people over their trademarks.
They can't be spies. They say nonsense all day. It means nothing. It makes
no sense. This is actually an AI podcast. I don't know if you guys know this. Like, we're just operating off of AI.
Motherfucker talked about pens for 10 minutes. There's no spy language in here.
They're like, yeah, this is just a weak episode this week, guys. Huh? Yeah, I got nothing. Well, Robert brought the fire. He brought the AI. We'll do we're gonna do a mock draft of robots. That's kind of AI, right? So we'll get into that here in our mock draft session. But let's talk Comeback Kid. Let's talk Comeback Kid this week. What's back in the news? According to us, it's brought to you by this brewing company, best beer in the world, and they will be the host of our Darling Like a Marlin 3 Return of the Marlin beer release party. We're going to be doing that Saturday, March 18th up at Southern Star 3. It's up in Conroe. Is it 325? Fucking what's the address? Why can't I?
Oh, you can't throw numbers at me today, man. I told you I was up drinking all fucking night playing goddamn Harry Potter. Robert, you gotta be honest today. You're the only one here working at 100%.
3525 North Fraser Street. 3525 North Fraser Street. They're
gonna have some fun shit going on soon.
Yeah, well, they got all kinds of shit going on, man. 3525 North Fraser Street, but next month is what we're really looking at. It's about a month away, a little over that. Saturday, March 18th at Southern Star 3525 North Fraser Street in Conroe. They're gonna have our IPA Darling Like a Marlin 3. It's gonna be pretty dope. We've had sours in the past 2 years, but Darling Like a Marlin 3, D-Lamb 3 is gonna be an IPA. Very excited about that. You know that I'm not a huge IPA guy, but when Southern Star makes something, I'm gonna fucking drink it, and I know I'm gonna like it because Southern Star doesn't miss up there. What was it? They brought some beers to the 500th episode at Kobo's on Saturday. Would they had the little red velvet out there? They had the
orange, to try that one.
The orange chocolate. They had
that was good.
Tejas hot chocolate. That was dope. A little bit of everything, and it was a little treat. It was some new
Irish cream.
They brought out to sample Irish cream. Yeah, it was awesome, man.
That's a breakfast beer. Like, I wish I had one of the, like, that's what I needed when I woke up today, was one of those to just like kickstart the brain in the morning. Dude, hair of the dog. Sometimes you got to throw it back in when you've had too much.
They also got the hoppy elixir. Maybe, mix in between beers. It's non-alcoholic. It's water for people who like beer, as they say on the can. And it slaps, dude. It's fucking awesome shit. I'm drinking one right now. It's like I'm about to be drinking one right now. Watch this. It's like a little Sprite. I really like it. It's Robert's favorite Southern Star beverage because he doesn't drink alcohol, but it's Robert's favorite Southern Star beverage.
Hands down. Yeah, Robert, you don't want to drink a beer and feel like I do right now? It's great.
You could drink a hoppy elixir, which is just as good because it's a nice, refreshing beverage that you can get from Southern Star Brewing Company. Go up to the brewery, tell them you're part of the Gravy Gang. They'll take good care of you. Shout out to Tim, for coming all the way down last weekend and just giving away a couple cases of beer. That was awesome, and I hope that everybody at the 500th episode enjoyed those Southern Stars. I know we sure did. Southern Star Brewing Company, best beer in the entire world. If you're drinking a Southern Star, enjoying one, take a picture, tag us, tag them at Southern Star Brewing Co. and at Southern Star BC on Twitter and Instagram. We are at Pass the Gray Pod. Let us know you're supporting the people, supporting the podcast. Southern Star Brewing Company, the best beer in the entire world, and the official beer sponsor of Pass the Gravy Podcast and the Comeback Kids segment.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
All right. I like when we do the live podcasts. It was cool on Saturday. When this song was playing and they just said, but you hear people yelling bitch at the end. I like that. I always like when people yell bitch. It plays.
Just at any point. Anytime.
Yeah, at any point.
Yeah.
Our first comeback kid this week is being pregnant. Because did you know Rihanna was pregnant?
Holy shit, dude.
She's pregnant.
I was at, we were having a work Super Bowl party. So she comes on screen. I've got 12 women behind me going, oh my gosh, she's pregnant. And I was like, what the? She's very obviously pregnant. What the fuck are you talking about? Screaming and speculating. I couldn't believe that online people were like, is she pregnant? She's fucking very visibly highlighting a baby bump, guys.
Although how great would it have been if it was like a fake baby bump. Like she just did it on purpose. Like I would have loved that personally. She's like, I'm just kidding. I'm not pregnant. Gotcha.
Yeah, I just want to make everybody online be an idiot.
Got trolled.
That would have been fucking brilliant.
Yeah, that would have been. It'd be like the Steve Harvey fucking up the winner of that pageant thing. Like everybody talked about it.
These were like the quickest one where people online going best Super Bowl show ever. I think this was the quickest one ever where people are like, all right, no, calm the fuck down. It was okay.
I don't know. I think people were still saying it was the best one ever.
Yeah, but I think of course there was people saying it every year. But I think this year faster than others. Everyone immediately got online and were right away no, that's not fucking true. I stopped watching halfway through. I was like, this is doing nothing for me.
I mean, everybody knows though, best Super Bowl halftime show of all time was The Weeknd, right? I think that's unanimous.
No, it's either Michael Jackson or Prince.
No, it's The Weeknd.
Those are the only two.
Did it all
yeah, and the massive stage crew that set up all the mirrors and.
Yeah, but he was a GIF. That was cool.
No, it was Katy Perry, dude. Left Shark.
Oh. No, she was second.
No, dude. I mean, it's Prince or it's Michael Jackson.
Weeknd, Left Shark, and then
it's Prince.
No, Prince is probably 7 or 8, honestly.
You're 7 or 8.
No, and then the third best is Whitney Houston's national anthem. That's the third best halftime show, just because it was so good.
I mean, Janet Jackson did give us Boob on TV. That's pretty fucking cool.
That's fourth. That's fourth best. And then Bruce Springsteen, 5.
I don't know that many other ones.
I just want to make that list.
Wow.
I love putting out bad,
no Snoop?
bad list. No. It was, too much. It's just too much.
No Dr. Dre hanging upside down. Isn't that something that he did?
No, it was 50 Cent.
Gaga skydiving from the roof, but that was actually pre-recorded, so she didn't really do it.
That takes off points. What about Maroon 5? They were, you know what? Bruce Springsteen's out. Maroon 5 was number 5 for me.
I hate you so much.
So The Weeknd, Katy Perry and Left Shark, Whitney Houston's national anthem before that one Super Bowl. And then whatever the other one was, and then
I fucking hate you.
No, I think that nailed it.
I fucking hate you.
I'm gonna remind me to make a blog of that next year on the Super Bowl, just because I want to just get those reactions. That'll be fun.
Also,
You said a national anthem was a better halftime. Yeah, well, I mean, it was just so good. You have to put it up there.
I do think we have to pay homage to the best performance of the night, though. Chris Stapleton fucking rocked the national anthem.
Nah, he's no Whitney. All right.
Oh my dude.
So miss me with that shit.
Bro, nothing against my girl Whit. R.I.P.
Wow.
But Stapleton's was up there with her. His voice is so fucking ridiculous, dude.
I mean, I don't know. Other stuff's cool. Like as a football guy, I'm a big football guy. You guys know that. I just don't give a fuck about really the other stuff. Like I was like, well, what do you think about the halftime? I'm like, I don't know the game.
No, I didn't. But you know what? I love my country. And his voice brought a tear to my eye. Really, he's saying about my country.
Toby Keith should do the national anthem at every Super Bowl until he's dead. Like, just if I'm president, like that's what I'm going to make the rule. I don't know if the president can make that rule, but I feel like I could at least influence it.
That'd be pretty sick. Or just like if we're currently in combat with anyone and like Toby sings "Boot in Your Ass" song. I don't know that fucking name of it, and then we have the national
brought
anthem.
To you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Courtesy of the red, white. That's it. It's just courtesy.
Yeah, but he has to play. He has to play the national anthem and then like immediately go into courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Like that's gotta be like the thing.
That's disrespectful. National anthem comes last.
You don't want to play it first?
No, you don't. You don't want up the national anthem, dude.
It's like the Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah, you don't want to know. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Sorry, Francis Scott Key. Better song is courtesy of the red, white, and blue. That would actually be what I would change the national anthem to if I was president. Again, don't know if I have the power to do that, but I would do that.
Oh, if there was one song you had to change the national anthem to,
it's courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Well, no, see, because a lot of people won't like you've got to pick a song that unites the country. We need to be united.
What is that not? How does that not unite the country?
There's a lot of people that don't like that shit. There's American imperialism, blah 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 blah. It might be Sweet Caroline. No, actually, you know what it is? It's Mr. Brightside. Nobody doesn't like Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think
like,
Mr. Brightside.
Like white people love
but they're
Mr. Brightside, and I feel like black people love watching white people enjoy Mr. Brightside. They're just like, dude, look at them having fun trying to dance. Good for them. And I think that unites the country. Even though I'm pretty sure they're a British band.
No, okay. American. I just looked that up. They're from Las Vegas.
They are? Why do I think they're British?
So we get that. We can take that. We can take
there we
that
go.
thing.
There we go. When I'm president, I'm going to push to have Mr.
Dude, let's run for president on like just that platform. Like, all right, guys, like there's some fucked up shit going on in this world. Like, it's time to change the national anthem. All right. Like, that's what he's fucking platform. What about taxing the rich, and what about lowering inflation? Like, I don't fucking really, that's not my area of expertise. All right.
Do you have a plan for this? The plan is to, I'm just going to look at every question you ask me and be like, okay, what's the chillest response and what's the least dickish way to handle this? That's how we're going to run shit.
I'm going to do press conferences pretty chill. Like, I'm going to sing like I got it together, but honestly, I'm going to be very confused for most of my time in office. If elected, I'm going to do a great job, I think, because really, I think if we're lowering inflation, the first way to do that is to change the national anthem to The Killers, Mr. Brightside. I think that, that puts a lot more pep in everybody's step, maybe, than we put inflation down after that. Like, well, how would changing the national anthem, how would that happen? Well, it would just do it. I think we have to try it first, and then we're gonna see how it goes. How would you help with women getting? How would you do away with the wage gap? I've already done that on my podcast. Next question. We sell women's shirts $1 cheaper.
I know we've talked about this before. Like, if you ran for president, what would I be? And I don't remember what we landed on, but I think I should be press secretary. Have me be the one answering all these questions. Oh, I'd be so sassy.
You'd be mean though, and you would.
I would just say, you know what? I don't like your fucking attitude.
You know what? You're out. You're out. Get out.
I'm not kicking you out. I'm not kicking you out, but you're on timeout for 5 minutes. Don't say another fucking word. Or you know what? You don't get to come to ice cream on Friday. How about that? Because guess what? In our White House, we're having ice cream Fridays.
People always get mad at like whoever's in office for like ditching questions and shit, but like, and they're like, oh, they were mean and dismissive of this person. We should just have like you should just have like a booing section, like boo this man, boo this man, boo this woman, and they're just like, boo, bad question, boo. Like that would be funny.
What if I only used like famous sports quotes? Like they say something I don't like, that's a clown question, bro.
Just rap lyrics too, just song lyrics and sports quotes, like nothing that's an original thought.
I see you guys bombed 3 terrorist cells. They are who we thought they were.
We let them off the hook. The bombs, that is.
I think I was born to be a press secretary.
Yeah, maybe we should get into politics.
Dude, I'm enough of a piece of shit to where I honestly I feel like I should be in politics. Like I'm not a total piece of shit, but I'm kind of a shitty person. So like I feel like politics is where I should be.
We were built for this.
I'm built
not
different.
lizard enough, but maybe you become more lizard-like as you progress.
Dude, I'm wizard.
Apparently, you live a lot longer if you're a politician, because I think like most of them are like 95.
Well, also it's because as a politician you make pretty good fucking money and have good health care and shit like that.
Let's do that. Yeah,
and you live a stress-free life because what's your job? It's politics. It means fucking nothing.
All you gotta do is go office I can run for, Robert. Says. Like we need to start with like a PTA first, and then like move up. How funny would be a PTA in charge of a PTA of like a school that like we don't have any affiliation with at all. Like why? I'm like, I don't know. I wanted to yell at people in meetings. That's really what I wanted to do. You didn't get anything done. I know I didn't, but I thought it'd be chill. We had a sick Christmas party though, right, guys? He doesn't do anything. He just shows up once a year and throws a Christmas party. I don't know, but it's a pretty sweet Christmas party.
I'd be the guy that like the school board
shot loose last year.
Like, all right, well, this teacher was caught. They whacked a student, and I'm like, fucking okay.
I would change the wording on that. As press secretary, you should change that. Hit a student, not whack a student. Would be missing.
Well, I'm not saying they fucking wound back and hit him, but they gave him a little smack. I'd be the one that's like, so are we giving him a raise or what? Like, we can't fire this guy. The kid obviously had it coming. I mean, if you made a teacher angry enough to hit
what was he wearing?
Bro, I'm always anti-kids. Like I'm not on the kid side. Well, not.
How do we get to this? Oh no, because Rihanna pregnant.
You know how we got to this? Because we have nothing fucking written down. That's
Super Bowl. No, Rihanna being pregnant. Super Bowl. You said Chris Stapleton did national anthem. Then we were like, we should change the national anthem when I'm president. Boom, that's how we got there. And that's in case you or too long didn't read version of what just happened there. But speaking of Rihanna's pregnancy, I thought maybe I could make an announcement on the pod today about Emma and I is that we are not pregnant, so we're good. And also, I said we.
Congrats, buddy.
Emma.
Congrats, bud.
I want to be a we are pregnant guy. Should I do that? Like that seems very cocky. Like, no, we're both pregnant, right? Like not just her.
I put in the work too. You know what I'm talking about, guys?
Yeah, I'm suffering through it too, ladies. You know, guys get it.
Hold on. Give us the news again.
That Emma and I are not pregnant.
That's an applause for you.
Thanks, guys.
You are not the father, and neither is anyone else.
Because there is no baby.
There is no father.
But yeah, I don't know. Just thought we get that out there. I didn't think we were trying to do it, make a flashy announcement about it, like Rihanna did, like Riri did. All right, moving on. Next comeback kid, besides being pregnant, is the XFL, because the fucking XFL is back this weekend, guys. I'm going to my first game in like 2-3 years. Fucking, when was it, 2020? Yeah, in 3 years, first game I'm going to. And I want to say at the start of the XFL was like about 3 years ago, exactly, like because I had the Facebook memories a couple of weeks ago or like a week or two ago. But I'm going to the Roughnecks. Pretty stoked about it. I've actually been in talks with a certain Roughnecks player. I will not name currently, but maybe a receiver of the Roughnecks that I'm trying to get on the pod. I had to get it approved, and it looks like it's going in that direction. So hopefully we're going to have an XFL player for the Roughnecks on in the next week or so.
Professional football player.
Yeah, professional football player. I as a part owner, like it's kind of like I got a little in and out with the guys, so I was like, hey, what about this? Really, I DM'd them on Instagram, and that's kind of how we made the connection. But hopefully we'll have an XFL player on. But I'm very stoked. Most fun I've ever had at a football game was XFL games. We did that. I'm pretty sure the energy is going to be just about the same. Roughnecks have never lost a game. We're about to fuck up the Orlando Guardians. I'm fucking stoked. I am fucking stoked about this weekend. Like, you get sad that the NFL is over, but you're like, wait, XFL. So it's like football's not really over. And then I think after that, is it like the USFL too? So then like it really kind of just is a year-round sport now, and I like that.
I mean, I will say this: the Roughnecks, we do have the best dynasty. I mean, we were the best team in the one
Never
year.
lost a game. Literally never lost a game as a franchise.
1 out of 1 years, we were the best team. That means we're a dynasty.
Champions.
I gotta say though, it does scare me a little bit for our dynasty that on the official XFL website or the roster breakdown of our team, neither of our 3 quarterbacks has a picture.
Hey, it's not about them though. It's about the logo on their helmet, dude. It's not about we don't need to see their faces. I don't need to see Caleb Elby's face or Brandon Silver's face.
Then why do they have the option?
Because they just want to show you that they're not, it's not about me.
Right.
It's not about me. All he's got is he's got a blank space, baby. You can write the name.
Did half of our team just not show up to picture day? Because it's about 50% that have pictures. And
probably that's probably what happened, honestly.
Was picture day fucking optional? That's crazy.
They just forgot about it. Like, shit, that was yesterday.
Shit.
We got to put it up there. That'd be funny if they did drawings instead.
They drew straws. All right, half the team has to go. The rest of you have to keep practicing.
Oh, come on, coach. Yeah, Wade Phillips is our coach this year. Pretty stoked about that. I mean, June Jones fucking never lost a game as coach. So he was a hell of a coach, but he's got big shoes to fill. Wade's got big shoes to fill.
Everywhere that Wade goes, immediate success. It tapers off after 2 or 3 years, but right away he fucking has success. So
it's problematic.
Predicting a Roughnecks.
It's 3 years later, so the success could taper off if that's the path
for Wade Phillips.
Yeah, he's taking over a team that was good for.
This is his first year.
Okay, good then. If we're looking at
he always has it. I don't know how you misunderstood that one.
I'm just saying.
You're just dumb. So. I'm choosing violence today. I'm coming at you.
You're not a part owner. I'm a part owner.
You know what you know what that's it. We're fucking at odds for the rest of this podcast now. We're at odds.
Fuck you.
Just gonna get real contentious.
Consider us odded then. The Roughnecks about to fuck up the Guardians this weekend. I'm very excited. Saturday night. I think it'll be like an ESPN game. I can't wait to bet on the XFL. I loved just blindly betting the first couple of weeks, and then you kind of started to get a feel. And then by the time I was like, all right, I know who to bet on and who not to bet on, then they canceled the league that year. And I felt like I was like, I put in all this time and it's wasted. Just wasted away. But XFL, huge comeback kid this weekend, and I got the DMX all ready to go. X gonna give it to you. Next gonna give it to you. I still wanted to make that shirt, but we're it's a copyright infringement, and also our fucking shirt people don't do shit. So what's the point? Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have our merch situation sorted out sometime soon. XFL comeback kid. The next comeback kid we got is Girl Scout cookies, GSCs coming back. Robert was talking about that right before the podcast. He was like, oh, the Girl Scouts are back out there, which is also that means that being like, oh, I got sniped, got me again. Just being like that guy at the water cooler talking about water cooler. So I was leaving the grocery store the other day. Damn Girl Scouts got me again. Got it for 2 boxes. Like, I got taken to the cleaners by Margie over there in accounting. Her daughter just brought the 4 men the other day, and I bought a ton of them. Do-si-dos, am I right? You want a Thin Mint?
Not going to be so thin after these mints, if you know what I'm saying. Fucking Girl Scouts. They're delicious, though.
Right. No, they are. GSCs is what we're going to start calling them. No, it saves time. GSCs. Girl Scout cookies, GSCs. Saves so much time. Way more time for
you need to say the whole word.
GSC.
Girls, you got to say all of it, because then it gets the
saliva. Y'all got some GSCs over there?
Which you need. It enhances the flavor of the cooks. I fucking see now though. Now I'm see this is every year. Every year, for like 2 weeks, people are talking about them being out before I see them, and I always get mad. And then I remember somewhere along the way, it's like, Pat, because you don't leave your fucking house. You can't find Girl Scout cookies if you don't leave your house.
Yeah, that is a huge
But I
part
want
of
them.
it.
I gotta tell my
You
sister
could order
to
it.
keep an eye
You
out.
could order it online. Or does anybody that you work with have kids that are in the Girl Scouts? Because like that's the easiest one. We're like, hey, my kid's selling Girl Scout cookies. Do you want some? Like, fucking load me up. Let's go. Here's 20.
No, I don't. I wish. I wish there
always,
would like Girl Scouts
Yeah,
should just
there's
come by
usually
the
somebody in the
restaurant.
office every year that has like their kids in there. And they're like, oh, if anybody needs Girl Scout cookies, and I'm like, you got them on you? All right.
Like
yeah, they have
every
to have
so
them on
often.
them.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Oh
if
yeah.
you
no,
got a
but
whole thing of them. I'm like, yeah, here's $20.
I'm not placing an order. I want to give you money and you give me cookies.
Right, because I feel like a fat ass if I place an order. Because it's like
Yeah,
now
fuck
I'm
that shit.
preparing to get a large shipment of cookies, which is like I get that people do that. I'm not faulting people for doing that, but I always feel bad about myself being like, did you just fucking order cookies? You just fucking put in an order for cookies, you piece of shit.
Dude, like, so every so often I'll like turn
Boxes of
around
cookies.
and there'll be like a little kid going like table to table trying to sell shit in a restaurant. And we gotta be, hey, like, get the fuck out.
You know we
You
sell
can't
food
do
here,
that.
you fuck.
But like, because like parents will just be, oh yeah, let's stop by here and then just go around and ask people if they want to buy your shit. And we're just like, no, get the fuck out of our restaurant.
It says
Stop
no
badgering.
soliciting.
If a Girl Scout came in, I'd be like, fucking get in here. I mean, you're allowed. You're allowed. You got cookies on hand. I mean, sell me some Thin Mints. I'll make a fucking dessert in the back.
I still think Girl Scout or GSCs are kind of like a huge front. Like they make so much fucking money off of those cookies. Where's it all
Dude,
going?
to the Girl Scouts.
Like they're not throwing cool shit. Like somebody's be very easy to skim off the top.
Oh,
You know
I'm
what
sure.
saying? Make billions of dollars on Girl Scout
Yeah.
cookies every year. Like you got a camping trip that costs $1 million. Like it's the cheapest fucking shit you can do.
No, but
You had to buy a tent. Okay.
Don't look into
Girl
it.
Scout money.
Stop it.
No,
Right
we need
now,
to look into it.
we-
I'm
no,
saying look
we've got-
into it.
No, we've got a fragile ecosystem right now where nobody in the Girl Scouts is mad at it because their shit's being paid for, and all of us as consumers get our fucking cookies. If you start looking into where the money's going and how much people are making off of this and where the money should be going, no. That's how empires fall, and then I can't get my fucking Thin Mints because somebody random bought the fucking company and it was like, I'm keeping these ingredients or the recipes for myself. No, you
What if I
shut your
started-
mouth and we just all once a year close our eyes and ears and we buy our fucking cookies.
No, I think we need to dig into this. Like something's going on, and I could also just start my
You're
own
fucking-
cookie company. Alex's Honest Cookies, where we're honest about where our money goes.
Nobody wants to
My
buy
pocket.
cookies from you.
They do when I find out how to like rip off the Girl Scout recipes.
Won't be the same.
I'll make them better, maybe.
People want to buy cookies from fucking 8-year-old fucking little emotional terrorists. All right. We need to feel shame every once in a while, but we also want cookies out of it. So like we're gonna buy these, but then you get home like I should change the way
I know
I'm living.
exactly how to do it. I'll do what the Simpsons did with those tomatoes. You just mix tobacco with them, and then people get hooked on the tobacco, so they got to keep buying the cookies to keep feeding their addiction, and then they got a whole cookie empire.
Dude, no. You're gonna ruin the simplicity of fucking Girl
No,
Scout.
I don't know. We need to look into the Girl Scouts. They make too much fucking money with those cookies. Like how much does a Girl Scout banquet cost? Huh?
But it's not like they sell them. They're not selling them year round, dude.
Yeah, because they make so much fucking money in one part of the year that they don't have to. Like that's what I'm saying. It's insane. Why wouldn't they just sell them
make
all year
enough
round?
to finance the rest of the year, man.
Make
If they were
enough to
selling them
finance
year
like
round,
20
yeah.
years. Someone's skimming money.
You just
Just
always got to
saying.
go to the worst place.
Next time little Susie offers you those do-si-dos or those Thin Mints, just know this is a corrupt organization.
I want some fucking lemonades right now,
I would fuck up some lemonades too.
dude. Maybe that's what we do
Yes.
next week. We all get a box and we all just eat cookies during the podcast. It'll be really fun for everyone to listen to.
No, it would not be fun for everybody.
No, I think it would be though.
No.
Let's just try it.
Mm. No, we're not gonna do that. We already they've already like this just turned into water cooler talk, guys.
And then
like,
we'll do
and now
a mock
and now
draft
they're
of
eating. It is
of
literally
things
just
that
like
suck to listen to.
what it would sound like to hear guys just shooting the shit in the break room. Oh, they got Girl Scout cookies, huh? Just crunching cookies and talking shit.
Crunchin cookies. I mean, that would be a good name for a segment.
Crunching cookies or a podcast. Maybe that'll be our name this week.
Or no, I was gonna say it kind of sounds like something pornish, but I'm not sure what it would be. Dude, I crunched her cookie.
That way, there you go. Dude, I crunched her cookie.
Jesus Christ.
Nailed it. That's all we got for Comeback Kid. How about that? Let's move on to our mock draft though. We did kind of, I guess this is sort of a Comeback Kid that was within the episode because we were talking about AI. Robert brought that in. Let's do a mock draft of robots, which AI is kind of a robot. So I guess that's up for grabs if you want to do that. But mock draft of robots. Hand up. I'd like to confess that I forgot to make a graphic for the mock draft from the 500th episode, mock draft of brothers. So I don't have results from a poll that you guys could have voted on. So that's on me. I will immediately recuse myself from being able to have the first pick.
No, we'll do this a fair way.
That's cool.
All right, I've got a random number generator 1 through 3. Robert, you're going to go first. You got number 1, so you get the first overall pick. All right, Alex, now we're doing you. You either 2 or 3. You're 2. All right, so we're going Robert, Alex, me. There we go. That was a fair way. Random number generator. Okay. I also don't like that it went 1 then 2. It feels fucking sketch, Google, but okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing, Pat, as big of me, I'm willing to give you the second pick if you'd like it.
No,
because I will take that as punishment for not making the graphic.
I am going with what my robot overlord told me.
All right. Yeah, get used to that. That's how the world's going.
Yeah.
How the fucking world's going. Mock draft of robots. Robert, you're starting us off. It is a snake draft. It is a snake draft. So that means it goes Robert, me, Pat, me, Robert, and then back again. Robert, who are you going to start us off with?
All right. I think I'm going to go with Bender from Futurama.
That's a
good one. That is a good one.
He's a great robot.
Yeah.
Bender Bending Rodriguez.
I did not know that was his full name.
Yeah.
All right. I had him at 3 on my list. I'm gonna go R2D2.
Son of a bitch!
Dude's a G, man. You could have had him. You didn't switch. R2D2 is dope. He's got a cool name, just letters and numbers, and like he's a bro. He helps, like, he attaches the X-Wing, he helps fix shit, he helps fucking take down the Death Star. He's just a G, and like he lasts forever. He's got a lifetime, you know. Him and C-3PO in all the movies. He can just hang out. You can put him on a spaceship, just let him sit there. R2D2. You got 2 here, Pat.
All right, I'm gonna take Osimo 4000.
I was gonna take that one too.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Osimo is great.
What is that from?
It's from South Park. It's Cartman when he was trying to fool Butters. He dressed up as a robot.
Okay.
And then he gave a bunch of Adam Sandler movie ideas. So Osimo 4000, I'm going with number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go with the fucking little things that clean pools, the little pool cleaning guys that run around in there and squirt water out from time to time. Fucking love those things. Right.
The little pool cleaning robot?
Pool cleaning robot. I fucking love those things.
That little pool cleaning robot.
Nobody knows what they're called, but everyone knows what they are.
All right, cool. So did not have either of those 2 on my list. So what did I have? Oh, I'm gonna go to the Terminator. The Terminator, bro.
Good one.
Mm-hmm.
I will dominate you. Fucking Arnold. Sick. Terminator. That's what I got. 2 for you, Robert.
All right. I'm going to go with Optimus Prime.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with Hal from
Who's that?
Space Odyssey.
Yeah, 2001: A Space Odyssey. He was like, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. You know, the fucking red light thing. It's for the
Okay.
that's for the older generation of listeners of the Gravy Gang. They'll appreciate that one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen A Space Odyssey, Robert?
No, he hasn't.
That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to do a
Panda
monster.
pick. So it's a panda pick. That's what you're. All right. So those are the two you took, right? Yeah, you took
Yeah.
Optimus Prime. So back to me. Fuck. A couple of them here. You know. I'm gonna go with BattleBots. BattleBots. That fucking show was awesome. Fighting
That was
robots.
a great
Absolutely.
show, dude.
BattleBots. That's where I'm taking third. So you get
All right.
to wrap it up, Pat.
I am so happy this made it back around to me. I was a little worried, but I thought it was going to. I'm going with DJ Roomba. DJ Roomba. I almost just straight up took Roombas, and then I remembered DJ Roomba, fucking one of the greatest robots of all time.
So you don't want Roombas.
I want,
You want
DJ
Roomba specifically. Okay.
DJ
That
DJ Roomba.
That may affect the voting with just some people that aren't familiar. I'll put Parks and Rec.
It's a
under
Roomba
it,
with a fucking
but-
speaker on it, dude. You just
No,
get lit
it's-
while it's cleaning your house.
Yeah, it's just a Bluetooth speaker on a Roomba.
All right. And my last pick. See, here's one that I did experience, and it's also a throwback to the older generation. So I'm taking Rock'em Sock'em Robots, baby, with the fourth fucking round. Y'all let that get back to me? What's wrong with you?
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's solid. It's a solid one, even though it's kind of like BattleBots also, but
You're splitting the votes.
yeah,
It's good
But
for me.
better. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a monster still on the board that I left for you guys, but unlike Robert, I don't pander for things that I haven't seen.
well, I'm not pandering on this one. But I think this actually is like this is perfect. I was hoping this would fall to me in the last round. And I don't think anybody else is gonna pick it. I had to look it up. It's called the Coca-Cola Freestyle Machines. Those ones that you go and you can like, I want orange Dr. Pepper, and like you can fucking make your own soda. Like, you can mix all the cool shit. That's fucking awesome. I love that robot. I go, you know what? What if we put cherry orange Sprite? Let's try that. Fuck,
That's smart.
awesome.
I wasn't thinking of just straight up machines as robots, but that's a smart pick. I
That's
like
a robot.
that.
Well, it's a robot because you gotta be able to tell it to do
I'm not.
that shit,
I'm not.
right?
I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting it. I'm saying it was a
Coca-Cola
smart pick.
Freestyle Machines.
Those are sick.
All right, my
Robert,
last pick.
final pick.
I'm surprised. I'm not taking Wally, but I'm surprised that it made it all the way down here.
That was the monster that I said, but I still haven't watched Wall-E, which is
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, I'm
But
not taking
Makes me
it. So
sad.
I'm
so,
gonna
like,
go
I don't
with
wanna
Vision / Jarvis from Avengers.
oh, that's a great pick. Great pick, King.
Jarvis.
Yeah,
What's he
/
from?
Vision
yeah,
Like
from
Vision.
Avengers.
from Marvel,
From
Yeah,
okay.
just the club Avengers.
voiced and played by Paul Bettany.
Vision. Oh, that was WandaVision guy,
Yeah.
red guy.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah.
Okay.
Look at this
He
non-fucking nerd not knowing who Vision is. Yeah, he
Isn't he
died like
dead?
8 years ago.
But then, like, he's dead in the WandaVision show, right? She's just like, be fake alive.
hmm
She's
How many
like,
years
it's a
ago
weekend-
was Endgame?
It's like Weekend at Bernie's, right? Is that
How
really
many
what
years-
WandaVision is like? Weekend at Bernie's? She's just trying to.
I mean,
pretend
not
that-
really. It's more like it's more like a insanely powerful woman who's going through some emotional trauma and kidnaps an entire town to live out her own fantasy so she doesn't feel bad.
2019.
That's sick.
2019. So fuck, it's been 4 years since Endgame. Oh wait, actually, it wasn't Endgame that he died in. It was Infinity Wars, right?
hmm
Dude, he been dead for a minute. That was
Um,
2018. Okay, so 5 years.
So that was pretty solid. Honestly, I had my doubts initially when Robert suggested this. That turned out to be a pretty
But
fun
it
mock
was
draft.
better than Spices, so we went with it.
It was definitely better than spices and just
Oh, dude.
countertops.
Dude, when somebody picked cinnamon, that would have been electric.
Fuck,
Salt?
that would've been
Get
it.
out
That
of
would've
here.
been- That would have been
Get
it.
out of here.
Fucking sea salt. Could you have
Bro,
both?
Bro, crushed red pepper, dude. Paprika?
Oregano.
Fucking cumin.
Damn, you got cumin. Fuck.
Oh shit! He put Italian seasoning.
So to recap, Robert had Bender from Futurama, Optimus Prime. He had Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey, and he also had Vision / Jarvis from the Avengers. I had R2-D2, the Terminator, BattleBots, and those Coca-Cola freestyle make your own Coke machine things. And then Pat has Osimo 4000 from South Park, that little pool cleaning robot. That is exactly what I will write down. That little pool cleaning robot. Yep. I'll put the picture next to it. And then he has DJ Roomba, specifically DJ Roomba, not Roombas, from Parks and Rec, and Rock'em Sock'em Robots. This will be an interesting one. I feel like I have a pretty good list, but I honestly could see anybody winning this.
Dude, that's okay. Now, see, this feels like mock draft season again.
Yeah, now we're like the mock draft of brothers one. Like there was a lot of pressure drafting live. There was a lot of pressure drafted live. I feel like this one will be fun. Then this will set the tone. Friday, I'll put out the mock draft graphic. You guys can vote on it there.
Did you still put out last week's too, so we can go back and be like, hey, we forgot. We need a winner for this one too, or we just not, or was that just a warm up for the year?
I'm gonna be honest. Cool, I'm just gonna count it as a warm up. Let's count that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me because
you weren't gonna win that one. You weren't gonna win that one.
Okay, now I need you to fucking put out the poll.
Well, I'm not. You make the graphic then.
Okay, I'll fucking Microsoft Paint the shit out of this bitch.
Okay, we had Wally. We had already mentioned Wally as like an honorable mention. Now getting into those. C-3PO. I didn't want to go too Star Wars heavy because I could have gone R2 and C-3PO. Rosie from the Jetsons.
iRobot.
Yeah, fucking movie freaked me out. I put the Mars Rover. Rover. Sounded like I was from Boston right there. Those robot dog things, but I'm scared of them, so no. I just was like, robot dogs. Like, how can you make me scared of dogs? I love dogs. I'm terrified of those things, so I avoided that. Furbies. Remember Furbies? But those are kind of like people hated that.
Tickle Me Elmo is in the same vein. That's a robot.
I had Kit.
Yep.
Knight Rider. Talking car, that was sick. Fembots from Austin Powers. Shot bullets out of their boobs. That was cool. I thought I'd go with that before, but I was like the Coca-Cola machine. Gotta go with that. RoboCop. Part robot, part cop.
Just claw machines. Those are fucking sick.
Yeah. Those are pretty sick. That's all I had, I think. I had drones. Those are sick.
Drones are sick. I mean, they got sex robots.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I almost picked dildos. Is that technically a robot? It's a little machine that serves a purpose. I mean, if the fucking Coca-Cola machine is a robot, then a dildo.
I guess I'd allow it, yeah.
I didn't want to go there though.
I would allow it. Solid. Mock draft of robots. Can't wait to see who's voting this time since we're actually.
I loved this one.
This was a good one, Robert. Well done. Let's move on to the What Would Jesus Do segment, where I guess we'll do it one more time, all right? And let's like we always tell you guys, hashtag PTG WWJD to @PassAwayPod. That's how we'd find it. So the last one, I guess. So for the last ever, what would Jesus do? Yeah, you basically would throw Jesus in a situation he'd find himself in today's time. And we'll tell you how he would handle that situation. The WWJD Brace never answered that question, so we will be the people that answer that question. This is the What Would Jesus Do segment.
Jesus, what would Jesus do? Jesus, what would Jesus do? Put him in a situation in a matter of time. If you wrote this jingle, do you think he'd make it rhyme? So think about this crazy world in which we live today, and how would Jesus handle it in any given way?
All right. This week's What Would Jesus Do comes to us from our buddy and reigning Pass the Gravy MVP, Raymundo Benavidez at KMundoB on Twitter. And Raymundo says, if Jesus was on TikTok or another social media, what kind of content would he have? What kind of content would he have that isn't religious? Would it be dance videos? Would it be video games? Would it be cooking? I think he would have a very easy one. We just saw this actually for like a couple weeks ago with that Mr. Beast guy. Like, he paid for a bunch of people to like cure their blindness. He would just do healing ones where he'd be like, "Oh, You can see, bitch. Like that fucking got a lot of traction. That got a lot of people picking it up. He'd oh, don't worry, you're healed. Like he would just heal people that had like ailments, like his leper TikTok game would be fucking lit. Oh, he's got lepers. Watch this. Now he doesn't. Like that would be very easy. And then honestly, like I would, if you told me that I could watch Jesus turn water into wine, I would watch a million videos of it. I don't know why. I would just like, I would watch, like put it in a clear glass. Boom. Now it's wine. I bet that's sick. I want to watch another one. Like I would absolutely do that. That's a perfect TikTok.
I forgot that like there is just YouTubers. Like what do? They're YouTubers. But what's their content? They're on YouTube. And they go and just document their lives. Like Mr. Beast. Yeah, that's probably who I was gonna say cooking. Just because like anytime just be like, shit, I didn't buy enough fish. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now I have enough.
I'm thinking TikTok specifically where it's like get in, get out usually. Like I think that like I'm changing it. I was gonna say just healing stuff. I think healing would work, but I wanted to say turning shit into wine because I would watch people do that all the time. Boom, now it's wine again. Wow.
What if Jesus had like a prank channel where he was like, I healed your blindness. Psych! And like just then restored
Takes
it
away. Oh shit. The people that have been bad. You guys need to
go cooking. You know what? I would like to watch a Jesus cooking one, so I'm gonna go with cooking. Because I miss watching Emerald, dude. I wish he had still had a show and not just like infomercials. Emerald was awesome to watch growing up.
Yeah.
Like even I hated cooking shows back then, but I liked Emerald.
True.
I'm gonna go with cooking show. I'm gonna see Jesus just like multiply shit in a pan. Like he like breads up and makes one eggplant parm, and then he goes like, what would be Jesus's version of Bam? It would be like Holy Spirit, and then like the eggplants just like multiply in the pan. He's got like 7 of them. That doesn't make sense. Praise me. He wouldn't have 7. It would be 8. You wouldn't have an odd number. That's weird.
Yeah, he would.
What if Jesus just yelled Jesus? If he was like Jesus, and that was his Bam, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Hallelujah.
I don't think he'd go hallelujah.
Maybe
if he had like if it was like a cooking like pair, like remember how Snoop and Martha were doing that thing for a while? If you paired Jesus with like a sassy black woman or something,
Jesus and Judas, that would be electric. The Jesus and Judas cooking hour, I'd watch that show. Tension would be fucking insane. Can you imagine like what's going on?
Judas is walking behind him and he's like, hot pan. And Jesus is like, don't worry, you already burned me once.
Can't be worse.
Jesus is like, how many times am I going to apologize for that, man? I'm sorry.
People don't forget. We forgive, we don't forget. You know the Bible.
I want to make a cooking show where I dress up as fat Jesus and I make mid shit.
Do it. You should do it. And today we're
making a peanut butter and jelly, but we're doing it on ciabatta bread. Like, no, that bread is way too thick for that. I don't care. It's what I have.
That was a good final What Would Jesus Do? I would say, Raymond. That was a good one to go out on. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Let's move on to the not cool segment. Just 2 more segments before the show's all wrapped up. But the not cool segment, there's a lot of things in this life that are not cool. One of them will never be littlemshop.com, littlemshop.com. They get the best air fresheners in the damn game. And if you use our promo code PTG69 at checkout, you're going to get 10% off your order. If you order $10 or more worth of stuff, you're going to get free shipping. So you get free shipping and 10% off your order when you just go load up on some air fresheners, load up on some stickers, load up on some keychains. You can get a custom keychain if you'd like. I got my Gravy King one over here. Go load up on some Little M Shop stuff. They're awesome. They're good to have around the house. They come in handy all the time. And the air fresheners, they're dope, dude. I love those air fresheners. I keep them on me at all fucking times. littlemshop.com, littlemshop.com. Best air fresheners on the planet. Way better than those baby back bitch trees. littlemshop.com. Give them a follow on Twitter. They're at littlemtweets on Twitter and at littlemshop on Instagram. Let them know you're supporting the people, supporting the pod. littlemshop.com. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool, not cool, not cool.
All right, let's start off with some listener or viewer submitted not cools. You can submit them to us using the hashtag PTG not cool to @PassGravyPod on the Twitter. We got a couple of them that I handpicked. I'll try and go through each of them every week and pick a couple of the best ones. This is from David Sanchez @hand_solo69. Great handle. I always say that. @hand_solo69 on Twitter. And David says, "Is not cool is finding out that I have to work Saturday and have to miss the live 500th episode." We missed you out there, buddy. But don't forget, mark on your calendar, Saturday, March 18th, 3525 North Fraser Street, Southern Star Brewing Company, darling like a Marlin 3. We get to hang out with you guys. Again, I love that. A little over a month apart. Fucking, maybe we'll just do one every month. It's a lot of work, but maybe we'll just do one every month.
I can't do every month. I can't once a month skip fucking Saturday at work, man. I work in a restaurant. It's kind of a fucking big day. That'll be 4 months in a row for me, like a fucking third of
I guess
the
we
year.
did. Yeah, we did December. We didn't do January. We did February. We're doing March. So 3 out of 4 months we had a live pod.
Wait, I thought we did have a Oh, well, no, I had a January. I had something else I had to do in January where I missed a Saturday.
Yeah. So there's that too. But
I love seeing the Gravy game.
That does suck, man. I
Thursday
hate
night.
that. And he made it seem like it was something he like found out at the last minute. Like he was planning on doing it and then like, nope, gotta work. So that sucks. We missed you out there, buddy. And can't wait to see you next time. Next not cool is from Mikey Paul @It's Just Mikey P on the Twitter. He says his not cool is losing cell service while getting directions to a delivery. I believe he works, he delivers the pizzas. And yeah, Mikey P not being like that is very frustrating when you're like, just I need to know where to go. Where do I turn? Do I turn? What's going on here? That fucking sucks. I hate that. It's a good
Dude, anytime you're using the phone and it fucks up, like when you're getting directions, it's the worst. Like I hate it when I'm like downtown and I have to do something and it's like, all right, I don't know my way around downtown. So I always have to put on the GPS to figure out which way I'm getting to get the fuck out of there. And every time you have to back out of a spot, it's just guessing which direction you're going to move out of your parking lot. So like, it's like, well, this is the way you're going to go. You back out of it and then it redirects like fucking 5 blocks around because you went out of the wrong exit onto the wrong street. And you're like, God damn it. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that fucking blows. That blows. T's and P's, buddy.
Which, by the way, I think about this all the time.
He did say he found out that he got it eventually, and then he got a pretty big tip. So shout out to the people that tipped well.
What the fuck did delivery drivers do before GPS?
Like you just had to use maps, man. I remember
that's what's crazy to me.
It's wild. Like it's wild thinking about when I was in high school when I would deliver pizzas, I would like print the Yahoo Maps or the Google Maps. I'd print out the directions on there where it's like turn right on this, turn right, and like, and if you missed the turn, you would just have to like U-turn and go back and like, all right, let me try it this time. Like, and then at the end of like the week, my car would just be fucking the passenger side of my car would just be full of fucking like red pepper packets that fell out and Parmesan packets that fell out, and then like
and MapQuest,
a million pieces of MapQuest paper. It's just like, okay, here's all these people's addresses.
Dude, MapQuest, that's like the perfect example of a company that was so needed and so necessary in its time and massive, and then immediately just became
obsolete as fuck when you
like, GPS.
It's in the car now.
Yeah,
it's shit's wild. That shit, like I use it for stuff like when I know where I'm going. I like to just have the GPS. Like I have like Apple CarPlay in my car, and so like I like to just like if I'm going to my parents' house, I'll like just like type in like I have their address saved, so I'll just do that because I like to see like how much time it has. Sometimes there's like a wreck. I like to see that shit. But yeah,
I mean, MapQuest is
awesome.
It is the Blockbuster of its industry. I really wish Blockbuster would have bought Netflix too. I just like the color scheme better. The blue and yellow fucking slaps, man.
Yeah, it's sick.
Nothing against Netflix, but like, and also just more nostalgia than anything. As a child, Netflix or Blockbuster was just the coolest fucking place in the world. It had candy.
I was always a Hollywood Video. I was a Hollywood
Video too,
because they had GameStop in them. Remember?
Well, I mean, Blockbuster had games you could rent too. It just wasn't.
But they had the GameStop. Like you could actually go buy the games in there too.
Yeah. Pull
and
them
then
one
try and
toe.
sell them back and like be like, yo, dude, here's Madden. Like, we can give you a nickel for it. What? Well, how much are you gonna sell for? Probably $40.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna play it anymore.
Also, it's just because Blockbuster and the movie theater were the only in Hollywood video only places you could buy a bunch of Crunch. It just wasn't in stores
I
back
loved
then.
Bunch of Crunch.
Like, I don't understand why it was like we're only going to
It was
sell our
popcorn
amazing
Crunch
Crunch.
bars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was broken up Crunch bars, is what it was, but it's fucking so good.
But it was all like balled up, kind of.
Also, I mean, think about it. Crunch bars, you got to go deep into the candy section. Like, if you're just at a checkout line, ain't no Crunch bars there.
yeah,
That's
you only
another
see it
one
like in
why I love
Halloween, when it's in those like
Push
little
it
mini
harder.
packs.
Push
What
your
about-
product harder. Crunch bars are fucking great.
What about Mr. Goodbar? Did people forget about that until Halloween mini candies too? Mr. Goodbar fucks.
Dude, slaps. Slap.
I love Mr.
Dude.
Goodbar.
Oh, dude, I just got the strongest urge for a fucking Charleston chew.
Are we gonna do mock draft of candy bars next week?
We fucking should. We've probably done it before.
Robert,
don't bring
set
it
a
up if we
reminder for
have.
that. Yeah, don't bring it up, and we won't look.
I'm
for it again.
actually, I'm fucking fairly. There's no way we haven't done it. Let's do it again because we don't remember our answers. There's a good chance that one of us will pick one, and somebody else will call it a shit pick, and that person had
And
picked
then
it the last time we
may
did
have
it.
already picked it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's just how this goes, guys.
All right,
Taste
we're not
change.
very smart people. All right.
Yeah, I feel like we may have even done robots already
Probably,
at some point.
dude.
It felt new to me.
We've been doing this together for what 270 something episodes now,
Yeah,
right?
for years.
Or like all 300 because I think I was 208. I think is what we decided. So
Almost 300 episodes.
300
Yeah.
episodes. Yeah, we're gonna repeat some shit, guys. I've repeated like 6 things that I've said before on this podcast today. I'm sure of it.
I've never repeated anything ever in my life.
You're a repeater.
Oh, I'm a repeater. All right. I'm a repeater. Yeah. That's that. That's that. Moving on. I was like, where are we at right now? We're fucking talking about GPSs. Okay. Next not cool is from Cruz at my name Craig08 on Twitter. He says his not cool is having to pay off having to pay off $1,100 to avoid being charged $1,000 in interest on a medical credit card. When I called, they said I had a 0% interest promotion that expired that I didn't know had expired. That sucks. I am going to be honest. I couldn't break it down to you what I just read, but like
I don't understand any of it.
he
but it
has
sounds
to pay
bad.
interest if he doesn't pay off a certain amount is basically what I got from that, or else there's gonna be an interest payment. And he had a 0% thing that I guess went away like that. That's like cable. We're like, okay, so when we give you cable, this is the deal you signed up with. They're, okay, cool. That's the rate forever. They're like, actually, we take it away after about 6 months, and then your cable bill just doubles.
My dumb brain just can't process this because I'm just seeing I had to pay $1,100 to avoid paying $1,000. $1,100 is more than $1,000, and my
It
brain
would've
just can't
An
get past that.
additional
$1,000.
1,000.
$1,000 on top of what
So
he
it would have
owed.
been $2,100 instead of
Right. So he
Well, that's-
would have had to
that's a
pay more in the
steal.
long run. He'd had to pay more in the long run.
fuck
interest-
numbers, dude.
Yeah.
Numbers are stupid.
Interest piles
Yeah.
up.
So is debt, but debt's not even real if you think about it.
I'm so
obviously.
terrified of anything like this and knowing how I am and just not doing things like
It terrifies me that like this is tricky to
This
me at times.
this is why I still don't own a credit card because shit like
And
this just terrifies me.
And then it's like, and you want me to do my taxes every 4 years? You think I'm going to do a good job on that? Fuck that. H&R Block will do a good job. No free ads. Cut that part out. Bleep that.
I'm still gonna be working at like 85 years old. I'm just wishing for death. And people are like, why aren't you retired? I'm like, I don't
didn't know
understand
how.
credit.
I didn't know how.
I don't understand credit or savings or anything like that, guys. I've just been living.
Oops.
I've wanted this to end for 20 years and I'm still fucking here.
And your brother will just still have his hobo bag of cash.
Dude, if I make it to 80, I'm just gonna go to like I'm just gonna hang out in bad neighborhoods at that point. And just hope shit goes wrong. But for me, that'll be going right. What's your retirement plan? Hoping to get murdered. That's my plan. Every day you wake up and just go, fuck, I still gotta pay bills. God
Damn it.
damn it.
Yeah, dude, that sucks, Cruz. T's and P's, bro. T's and P's. Our next and final listener submitted not cool is from Ashley Wilkins at Buster Healer Mix on Twitter. And Ashley says her not cool is burning my forehead with a curling iron and not being able to put makeup on it to cover it up. She attached a picture and it's like, yeah, right at like where her hairline ends. And like, yeah, that's not like that's a brutal little burn right there. But just say like you got it from a fight. You know, say something cool. Like I was there's somebody.
We
was
don't
picking
talk
on
about
these
Fight
kids.
Club.
Someone was picking on these kids, and so I stopped it. You should see that.
Or just
person.
you don't use the line. You just make it's a club I'm in. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
You know, they'll know. They'll know at that point. Yeah, that sucks. Actually.
Wear a hat. Okay, I just pulled up the picture.
Well,
Yeah,
she
just
can't
wear a hat.
Well, she can't wear a hat.
Oh, you can always wear a hat.
Wait
Always
till it
wear a
gets
hat.
like say it's like cold to wear a beanie, Passagrady beanie, which you could probably order and wouldn't get printed.
Or just put a patch over it, and when people are like, "What's the bandage?" Just make knife fight.
Yeah, knife fight always plays.
Knife fight.
That guy got a knife fight. I won't mess with him.
Dude pulled a knife. I kicked him square in the balls, but like he fucking sliced me real quick. But
Like a gunfight, like that's not chill
handle
either.
that
But like
shit.
a knife fight, it's like whoa.
knife fight.
Might get stabbed if I mess with him.
Or just be like, "What happened? Monkey got out at the zoo."
That one too. That also works. Just really anything.
Just throw some wild shit against the wall. Change it every time too. That's fun.
Right.
Because then somebody talks to somebody
you
else.
Forget
Like,
what you said.
you see what happened to Ashley? Yeah, dude, fucking knife fight. That's crazy. No, I heard it was a monkey, and then people were like, "Whoa, a monkey had a knife."
What did she say? Wow. She told so and so that a tree branch hit her.
And then the story just grows and grows, and you look more badass without having to do
And
a
also
lot
you
of the
look
work
like a liar,
yourself.
but still, it doesn't matter. 'Cause it's
Only if
funny.
they can
It's
prove
a
it.
funny
They
joke.
can't prove it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can go first with mine. They're not like great ones, but I've been hungover 2 of 3 days so far this week at work. Like, one day I was hungover after the Super Bowl, and today I was hungover because we did the Rod Ryan Show Mile of Meat. Like really quickly, if you have no idea what that is, the morning show gets 20 single dudes to go stand on the side of the road on Valentine's Day morning during the show. Women drive by, they call in and like pick one of the guys to go on a date with. Then that night we go out to the bar with them and then like introduce the couples and play a bunch of games with them and shit. And it was a lot of fun. I was getting ready to leave, and then some people were like, "Hey, Alex, you want a shot?" And I was not gonna be rude, so I did some shots, and then I was feeling it this morning. And it just going to work hungover is not fun, and it makes me feel like an alcoholic that now it's 2 out of 3 days this week I have done that. I was a little hungover from the Super Bowl, but yeah, just not great. I mean, I still got all my shit done. I powered through it. I think that like that is the world, like we say, would go absolutely just chaotic if hangovers didn't exist, because there would be no repercussions for what happened. But like, yeah, just twice this week I've had that reminder of like, hey, fuckface, maybe you don't drink when you know you gotta go to work. It was at a work event. Still
I
made it
mean,
through.
like, just keep doing it, and then your body gets used to it, and you're like, yeah, you never feel good, but like, you can still work.
I mean,
did
I
that for
worked,
like
yeah,
fucking
it
2
just-
years straight. It was just, if you're always hungover, you're never hungover, because that's just how you feel now.
Yeah, it's just your constant state.
Fucking put that on a goddamn quote card. That might be the smartest shit I've ever said.
We could put it
Or
on a
dumbest.
shirt, but it wouldn't get printed again. So
Yeah,
yeah, being
speaking of
hungover
shirts,
2 out of
though.
3 days thus far this week. I don't plan on being hungover any more days this week at least, so it'll even out. But still,
I know I say this every year, but like, it's really hard for me because, working in a restaurant, it's kind of almost impossible to take off Valentine's Day. But I really want to do the Mile of Meat one year. But like, if I'm gonna do it, I got to go full pat on this. I want to wear a shirt, so when they're driving by, they just see my shirt says, "I enthusiastically eat pussy."
well, you wouldn't be able to do that because you have to wear a shirt with a number on it.
I'm sorry, I can't also have a number on a shirt that says that. I mean, like, have you ever seen a shirt?
You get handed the shirt though.
Okay, then I'll fucking hold up a sign that says, "I
Okay,
enthusiastically
that's a better way to
eat
go.
pussy."
It's better way to go with it.
Or also, if I'm wearing that shirt and people like, I don't know his number, but it was the guy that was wearing the pussy shirt. I think they could figure out they meant me.
Probably wouldn't be great for the radio though.
Okay, I'll just wear a box hunter shirt then.
Or just wear the shirt that we give you.
No, that's not fun for me.
That would be way easier. You can make the sign. The sign was a better option. My other not cool was last night at said Mile of Meat event at the bar. I was trying to leave and I had like at least three, maybe four Ubers and Lyft canceled. And I was like, I don't know if they couldn't find the bar or what. My first Uber driver on the way there seemed like she got lost trying to find the bar. So maybe that was what happened. But like, it would be like, oh, you're 15 minutes away. And then it would be like, oh, they're almost here. And they're like, your Uber driver canceled. And I was like, okay. Find another one. And then like Uber did it twice. I switched to Lyft. Lyft did the same thing. And then I eventually got one that showed up. And I was like, did you have a hard time finding this? And the dude was like, no. So I don't know what happened there, but I was trying to leave and it was like, it added like 20, 30 minutes to my departure time. And in that time, the shots happened. So it was really a slippery slope at that point. I honestly should sue Uber.
Yeah.
I'm not going to because I'm
No, do it.
lazy, but I could because they made me hungover. Basically.
Yeah, literally as the bartenders were leaving, like they were taking out the trash. I'm like, all right, we're gonna be right back, and then we'll do a shot. And I was like, word? They're like, wait, are you? They're like, wait, really? Can we do that? And I was like, I'm the fucking manager. I can do whatever I want.
There's no rules when it comes to me, motherfucker.
So then I just went home and kept drinking, and yeah, that's how we got here.
That's what's that. All right, so those are my not cools. Who wants to go next?
Robert, why don't you go next?
All right. On Saturday, I said that my not cool was my wisdom tooth coming in and my mouth hurting. And I was actually kind of downplaying how much it hurt. Like it was hurting enough to like that morning. I was like, maybe I don't go to the 500th. But like, no, I have to.
Oh,
go.
really?
Yeah, I've had to go. They're counting on me to do the video and take pictures too. It's like it'd be super last minute. I'm like, no, I have to go. And then on Monday, I went to the dentist because I'm like, okay, I need to get this out. How much is it going to cost me? I'm like, okay, well, we need to see it first. We need to take some x-rays. I'm like, okay, I don't have health insurance, dental or otherwise. I'm like, it's going to cost $150 to get an x-ray of like just that one specific spot. I'm like, fine. I called two different places. And at that point, I heard $150 twice. I'm like, I'm not going to call anymore any other places.
Yeah, seems consistent.
Yeah, I'm doing $150 at this place. And my wisdom tooth is growing in horizontally, not like at an angle.
Oh,
Yeah, going like straight. So like it really hurts, and it's pushing up against my other teeth. And they were like, "Well, this one X-ray can't see how far back it goes, like in your mouth. Like we don't know, like if it's touching any nerves or anything, if we can get it out right. So we need to do like a 3D X-ray where the X-ray goes around your head, and that costs another $300. So that was $450.
Can't you just guess, guys?
crooks.
That was $450 just to get pictures of my teeth.
I would have just, after the first one, I would have been like, all right, how much is it to yank it?
Well, that's probably what they're trying to figure out. That's why they had to do it.
But I would just be like, well, you already saw the one, you know it's sideways, just fucking pull it.
They had to make sure it's not touching any nerves. Like if they can just yank it or they need to do like surgery. That's what they needed to find out. And luckily it's not touching the nerves, so they can just yank it. I'm like, okay, how much is that going to cost? $640.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh. So we're just gonna start a GoFundMe for Robert.
Yeah.
Or Robert, what if you drink one time just to fucking knock yourself out and then we pull it for you? It's going to cost nothing. I'll buy the whiskey for you.
Well, I think it has to be like cut out, probably, right?
Yeah.
He said the word yank. I'm talking about we get a fucking
get
door. We get a door and a string.
I don't trust myself to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing it all.
No.
Oh, it's just straight. Oh, I thought it was like poking
get
out
in that
but
bad
sideways. Oh, yeah, shit. That sucks, bud.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Robert. That was like his like Michael Jordan flu game, the tooth game. He had to play on Saturday at the 500th. So like people didn't realize Robert was basically dying.
Also, shout out Tyler again for running
And-
sound and everything for us.
Shout out to Tyler. Yeah,
Mhm.
Tyler's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you, buddy.
And yeah, my mouth still hurts. Like like it's pushing against my teeth. So I'm like I'm having to chew on the other side, and that like feels really uncomfortable because I'm taking like 30 minutes like to eat just a simple thing. Taking
Oh,
so
shit,
long.
dude.
But I finally am like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get it removed. So I had the appointment for tomorrow morning, Thursday morning.
Ooh.
And I'm nervous. Like I feel this way, like the way Alex feels about eyes. Like I know they're gonna numb me, but I don't want to feel them like tugging at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gives me like the shivers.
Well, when I got my wisdom teeth out, they knocked me out. Like I was unconscious.
As far
So,
as I
like-
know, I think they're just gonna numb me. They're not gonna put me under.
Yeah, you better confirm and be like, hey, listen,
yeah,
any
but, yo,
anesthesia you're using, that's already included in the quote, right? Like you're not going to be like, oh, $600 a pull it, and then another
yeah.
$8 for the anesthesia.
Yeah, no, I saw the quote they gave me. I'm like, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what you always got to ask with anesthesia because they will fuck you on that shit.
I got all 4 taken. Are they going to take all of them out at the same time or just that one?
So they're gonna take out just the two on the right.
Oh, just those. Okay.
Yeah, the bottom right's the one that's bothering me, but like the top one the top right has like a cavity. I'm like, well, I don't need to fill it, so just yank it. But
Okay.
then of course, taking out the second one, that makes it $1,000.
Fuck.
Jesus.
So it's gonna be
So,
like
yeah.
You know what's crazy though?
$1,400.
What's your
Something
Venmo, Robert? Just drop your Venmo real quick.
well, I was gonna say
He wants
something
to
else
throw
just
some
hit me.
money at it.
Think about Robert probably has more money than both of us because he doesn't buy fucking tobacco
Potter.
or alcohol or
Mm-mm.
any like
Not the
he
case
just
at all.
his money goes towards bills and then just living well. Ours goes towards numbing ourselves.
No, not the case at all. I think what I'm gonna do is like put
Oh,
it on a credit
money
card
bags,
and then
Robert.
pay it off over several months.
Hear me out. OnlyFans, but it's just videos of you cussing.
That'd be cool. Or chair reviews. You could make some
Like
TikTok money.
$5 for everyone to have a video of you just going, fuck. I think at
That'd be
least
sick.
8
I'm gonna have to
people would
get
buy
creative.
that. That's $40 right there. That's an extra $40 right there.
Have you thought about going to Mexico?
My mom did suggest that, but I don't want to drive like 8 hours to get there.
Right.
Like my mom did suggest that. Like I said, I told her, like, no, I
Oh,
value my
yeah.
time more.
Because isn't it
Fuel
probably like
costs.
it's probably like $100 in Mexico to get that shit
Yeah.
done?
Well,
How
oh, I
fucking
mean, how
stupid is
much-
that though? How
much
fucking
is the flight?
stupid is it that it's the same shit basically? It's just like, oh well, we're just gonna tack on $900 fucking dollars to whatever it was going to be if you did
Mhm.
the same shit in Mexico.
I was gonna say I would think a flight to Mexico would be cheap right now because like dangerous shit going on, but it's fucking Mexico and Americans love going there, so those prices will never drop.
Right. Flights are
But
expensive.
you should look into that. Look into how much it would cost down there, travel fees. Oh, but then you got to take off work and everything. Yeah, God,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Mhm.
That sucks, man.
T's and P's, bro.
Not been a good
Nobody's
week.
gonna
Maybe.
top Robert's not cool.
Have you looked up where the closest dental college is? Maybe you can get a fucking deal for like letting dental college students work on you as training.
I have not.
Just
I mean, look into it.
What
Dude, they're
if
just
what if
pulling
Pat and
teeth.
I just did it?
You said it's not touching a nerve, but you still want somebody semi-trained to do it. So
I
like
can
you
watch
just
YouTube videos.
no, I
get
would
this
still
out in
say
no
don't let us
time.
do it. But look up the nearest dental college and be like, hey, I need this procedure done. How much to let like a fucking 20-year-old do it?
If we were just like Robert, we're gonna have to hit you in the back of the head with a pan, knock you out for a little bit, but then we're gonna get done. It's probably gonna get infected, but it's cheaper to pay for the infection to get fixed than it is to pay for the whole surgery, and we won't charge you. Would you think about it at least?
No.
Well, it's your loss.
Telling you though, dental college, look into it.
Maybe for the other two on the other side.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying there's still a professor overlooking them who I presume is an actual dentist.
That'd be a
Probably.
good idea. I'll look into that.
Yeah. So have fun going after that one, Pat. What you got for your number?
I know I talked about this, dude. Harry Potter's really ruining my fucking life right now. I'm full on obsessed with it. Just everything, my whole life. It's like not spiraling in a bad way where like things are actually going wrong, but like the whole have yourself one mantra and then that rolling into the release of Harry Potter. Dude, I'm doing nothing. I'm just getting fucked up and like playing Harry Potter all the time now. It's all I'm doing. It's a fucking I haven't been on a walk in like fucking 3 weeks.
You haven't had Harry Potter for that long.
No, well, that's I said. It was the have yourself mantra, the have yourself one mantra before that. But then this game, I don't know. I gotta do something. I gotta change. Shit's not going. Like I'm not. Like I said, it's not going real wrong. Like it's more of a funny. I'm spiraling because like I'm not missing work. I'm not missing bills or anything like that. But this shit can't continue the way it's going. My body is getting so close to be ready to just shutting down.
But you're learning magic, and then you learn how to fix it.
But I am. It's so much fun. But like I move. I'm not even leaving my room anymore, man. I moved my Xbox into my fucking room. I haven't watched TV in a week.
Well, football's not on. NFL's not on. So like, what else is there besides XFL to watch?
But like, even I was watching like Yellowstone, New Girl, like just show now I want to watch Harry Potter, but I'm like, can't watch Harry Potter, playing Harry Potter, no time to watch Harry Potter. I'm like fucking Smeagol with the goddamn ring, dude. It's all I think about. I dreamt like 6 different Harry Potter dreams. Like last night, you know, when you wake up and then you're kind of like in and out of sleep. It was all Harry Potter fucking dreams in and out of sleep. The last 3 days, the only dreams I've had were I was dreaming playing Harry Potter, but also being in it. This game it's not good for me. Honestly, I should delete the game. I won't though. Mama didn't raise a quitter. This is really a problem for me. Like
it's like the reverse, because I'm like, I want it to consume more of my life, but I haven't had the chance to play it as much as I wanted to.
Like the closest I would say was like when Red Dead 2 came out, and it was so ridiculously good and revolutionary. Everyone was playing all the time. Like you're like, I wish I was playing. No, dude, this is like that on fucking steroids. I cannot stop thinking.
It's like Red Dead, but with magic. That's the best part of it.
Like, it's a problem. That's really all. It's a fucking problem in my life right now. Like, if I had a girlfriend, 100% we'd be broken up by the end of the week.
Yeah. Dude, Emma likes it. Emma likes it. It's like when the little bit of time I've gotten to play, like she'll like also like play with me on it, and that's cool.
Well, also, I mean, she's been with you for 10 years. Anything that'll keep you quiet for like 45 seconds at a time.
But it is one of those where it's like a movie that you can kind of just like play along with.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate that you can't pause during the cutscenes because, like I said, I've been getting fucked up while playing it. So then I like look at my phone and like somebody's talking. I'm like, why am I looking at Instagram right now? Fuck, I missed that line of dialogue.
Yeah,
it's just, and you know what I'm gonna do when we're done here? I'm gonna go fucking play. I'm gonna play Harry Potter for 6 hours until it's bedtime.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
Edit
the podcast
because you're an integral part of this podcast.
Yeah, and wish I was playing Harry Potter, and then edit clips of the podcast.
I'm gonna send you fucking videos of me playing just to fuck with you.
Don't. If you have a not cool hashtag PTG not cool to @PassTheGravyPod. Let's move on to the final segment.
Real quick, can somebody make the meme of like, you know, the guy who's checking out the other girl where it's like me and then the girl I'm with is all my life responsibilities, and then the girl I'm looking at is just fucking Hogwarts Legacy.
It's Harry Potter. It's just Harry Potter.
It's just me. Ooh.
So we don't make that meme.
Paying attention at work, and I'm just like, ooh, Hogwarts. It's bad. It's bad, guys.
Let's move to our final segment of the show, the answer segment. We always start off with the Precome segment. We throw out any ideas, ask any questions on our mind. We encourage you guys to, give us a business pitch. Ask us any kind of question. You want relationship advice? We got you. You need any kind of advice at all? We got you. You got a high thought, a drunk thought? Hit us up @PassTheGravyPod. Use the hashtag PTG Answers. That's how we will find them. Hashtag PTG Answers to @PassTheGravyPod. That's really like, that's 1-1 if you wanted to get read. Most likely going to be found on Twitter. We can also accept them though via email, answers@passthegravypod.com. And you can also go find us. Just go to the contact part of passthegravypod.com and you can send us your answers, questions that way, and Jesse will forward them to us. This though is the answer segment.
Well, if you just answered the question, why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right. Let's start with our podcast son, Skylar Lester. At OMG, it's Skylar on Twitter. Skylar says, if we're all the Lord's children, who's collecting the alimony? And that means he would be divorced, correct?
I mean, why? Why are you
right.
assuming Jesus is divorced? He just
nobody. The Lord is God. So, but to me, this is a simple answer because it's who would be like God. He said he made Jesus with Mary, right? Like he got Mary knocked up. Joseph didn't get Mary knocked up. So I think Mary gets the alimony, right? She had Jesus. That's God's son.
I'm just going to guess it's the government. They always
all
find a way to
Lord's
get
children.
paid.
The original Lord's child was Jesus. So Mary gets the money, I think.
Actually, do you think the government takes like taxes on fucking alimony payments? Like, I bet you they do. Like, it's a shitty thing to do, but that's the government.
I don't know, but I can ask Google.
I mean, we could. I'd rather just throw it out there and hypothesize. You're welcome for that. That was awesome.
Alimony, it's a payment of money to a former spouse. Alimony is tax deductible to the payer and taxable as income to the recipient.
Well, no. That makes sense that it's tax deductible, like when paying it. But like, also, I don't know. I just feel like a shitty thing the government would do. Fuck you over twice.
They probably find a way to make it like it's not called a tax, but it's a tax. I think Mary, she's the original, like she's the mom of Jesus, who is God's son. So she would get the alimony because if we're all the Lord's children, he's the original one. So therefore, if
but
so,
she's
facto,
dead.
Well, I mean, we don't know when this is. I guess, now it would be Mary's estate, right?
Yeah, the estate.
So we'd have to really do a lot of tracking down, but
They did that in the Da Vinci Code. It's some some French bitch.
So watch the Da Vinci Code.
Some French lady. I don't know. That girl. That was rude. I'm sorry.
That girl would get the alimony payment.
Or it's Janine Garofalo. I like Dogma more. So it's Janine Garofalo. She's the one who's collecting the alimony. She's the last living descendant.
So that.
Yeah.
Her,
Janine Garofalo.
Hometown
Katy, Texas.
Did not know that.
Yeah, she went to Taylor.
Next question is from Danielle Weston at Danny_Weston on Twitter. And Danielle says, what is the difference between vanilla and French vanilla?
So when you open up vanilla and stick your spoon into it, it's going to be a little hard. It's going to give you some resistance. French vanilla is just going to give up right away and you can scoop right through it.
Well, one's French and one's not French. That's
what I said. Yeah, the French vanilla gives up right away. It just lets you have your way with it.
Yeah.
That sounded oddly sexual. French vanilla tastes better with a cigarette. That's what it is.
That's the differences for sure. I don't really know what the difference is.
What if that was it? Like when
I will ask Google.
If you opened up French vanilla and like the bluebell just went
That would be pretty good. I would get French vanilla then. I'd always get French vanilla. French is the base of French vanilla.
I think it's just a different
egg yolks. It contains egg yolks, while the base of regular vanilla does not contain egg yolks. So French vanilla has egg yolk. Vanilla does not.
French vanilla's got more protein, bro. You gotta go with the protein ice cream,
you get the gains, bro. You get the gains.
Gains, bro.
I only use French vanilla. I switched to French vanilla, so now I'm getting gains with every fucking vanilla I have.
But dude, like, are the gains worth it? Because it's French though, bro. Like, that's gotta be estrogen, bro.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that we have like chocolates? You're like, dude, I was eating some chocolates. but like you've never heard anybody be like, I was eating some vanillas. Like, why don't we just do the same thing? Like, I know they have vanilla, like white chocolate and shit like that, but like
White chocolate's not actually chocolate.
but why don't you just make fucking vanilla stuff and like put that in boxes to sell
I
like
don't know.
candy?
Grinding the flour doesn't have the same effect of grinding the cocoa bean, I guess.
I don't
'Cause
fucking know,
vanilla's a
dude.
flour, right? I don't know either. I'm just fucking.
I
trying
don't
to give
fucking
you
know,
what it is.
man.
Fucking coming at me.
French
You
vanilla has
dick.
egg yolks, but also one is French and the other is not. They have more eggs in France because they're millionaires, apparently. I bet French vanilla is way more expensive now.
Ooh, probably.
All right, next one is from Josh Tree Coddle at Joshua Tree 713. Josh says he gives us some power ranking. We didn't do power rankings on the 500th episode. Got called out by some people, but hey, we had a lot of other shit. It was a very long podcast still. Josh gives us a power ranking. He says power rank these pops, and he said he gives us our options. Our options are corn pops, popcorn, pop rocks, popsicles, and Popeyes.
All right, number one is Popeyes. You ain't beating fried chicken on that list. Popeyes, popsicle. Popsicles are fucking dope. Corn pops number 3 because without corn pops there is no beaver nugget.
did
Then
not know
popcorn. Well, I mean a beaver nugget. It's just a fucking caramel coated pop. Fucking corn pop. That's what that shit is. And then popcorn. Popcorn's great. Lots of different varieties. Caramel, fucking cheddar. It's fucking so many good popcorns. And then last, Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks good, not great.
All right. Mine's definitely different. I'm gonna go popcorn first. I'm gonna go popsicles second, and then I'm gonna go Popeyes because Popeyes still fucks.
3?
But like, I eat popcorn probably way more, and like thinking about like a movie popcorn, like that shit fucks. There's like nothing better than like movie popcorn with the butter and everything when it's all fucking dope. Yeah, popcorn first.
Dude, I
then-
eat chicken more than I eat steak. Doesn't make chicken better than steak.
When was the last time you went to Popeyes?
It's been a minute. I haven't had fried chicken in a while, but I fucking love it.
I go popcorn over. I go popcorn first.
Okay.
Popsicles. Popsicles fuck on a hot summer day. A popsicle's awesome. Fudge pops are cool. Then Popeyes, then Pop Rocks. Just because like they pop, right? And then corn pops. Because like I don't know. Can't tell you the last time I've had corn pops.
Yeah, but they're essential in beaver nuggets, dude. Just out of
I
respect.
can't tell you the last time I had beaver nuggets.
Yeah, but they're fucking great.
I mean, yeah, I could see maybe switching 4 and 5, but I'm gonna stay with Pop Rocks just because they're cool and they're fun when you put like a soda in your mouth. You drink a soda and it's like pop, 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 pop. It's wild. It's wild. It brings me back. So popcorn, popsicles, Popeyes, Pop Rocks, and corn pops. Robert?
I'm going Popeyes, popcorn, popsicle, corn pops, then Pop Rocks.
When was the last time you had corn pops?
Couldn't tell you.
But very
that's why
underrated
second to
cereal,
last.
by the way. Very underrated cereal. It's fucking delicious.
I remember the commercials. It's just like, gotta have my pops. I gotta have my pops.
You know,
right.
this whole time,
That-
corn pops, I've been thinking corn nuts. That's what I've been thinking.
Corn nuts are just basically designed to break your teeth. They're the fucking hardest thing you could ever chew.
That's what she
It's
said.
Like,
I wish I was getting ready to say it, and then you ended that sentence with chew. I was really hoping you were going to say put in your mouth, and I just fucking went for it. I didn't have time. I just had to fucking.
No, I appreciate the effort. You tried.
Yeah.
You tried. You swing and you miss sometimes.
I guess we just don't finish each other's sandwiches.
They're exactly. They're not all going to be winners. All right. They're not all going to be winners. But yeah, corn nuts are basically just like if you put rocks in your mouth. I'm like, let's do some damage.
That being said, if you handed me corn nuts right
situation-
now, I'd fucking eat them.
I can't. I would not. With your wisdom teeth situation right now, Robert, I would stay the fuck away from corn nuts.
Get away from me.
That was a really like good power ranking, I feel like, where he gave us solid options. Solid options.
I like that.
Because they were different enough, but also similar. And that's the beauty of power ranking things. Good job, Josh. Alex O At Alex McThunder1 on Twitter weighs in with our next question. And he says, which exotic animal do you think would make a good burger? And I was trying to think of like a burger, like I'm sure most exotic animals, like there's burgers of those, but I was trying to think of something that like would be unique. A liger burger.
No.
I'd try a liger.
So I mean, I would. I was talking about this with
Part
somebody the
tiger,
other day.
part lion. Like, come on. And I can eat it. I'm
I'd
eating
eat
like the king of the
fucking-
jungle and a hybrid.
I'd eat like every fucking animal, but I think the answer is sloth. So like it's gonna be tender because
And
it,
fatty.
very slow moving, but dude, there's gonna be a lot of flavor in that bitch too. It's gonna be like it'll be lean but tender, I think, at the same time. I think sloth meat, because we're making a burger, so it's being ground up.
Right,
It's not just like you're not
right.
cutting a steak. It's being ground. I think sloth meat would be pretty fucking good, dude.
The sloths are really cute.
So are cows. But
True.
if you told
I
me
just don't
you
wanna look at it.
gotta walk up to this cow, make eye contact, and put a bullet in its brain
Fair.
from point blank range, or I can never eat another burger again. Cow's dying today.
And I eat veal. So yeah, I don't know what I was saying there. But I don't know. I think a liger would be fucking awesome. Eating a lion, just be like, I'm eating the king of the fucking jungle, bro. Like, how sick is that? That's alpha as fuck. I got tiger in me.
Unseasoned sloth is tough and slightly gamey, but he finds the meat palatable and vaguely reminiscent of pork. So we talking about a pork burger? Oh, I'd have a pork burger. Or at least, I mean, that's one guy's opinion on it. By the way, that's not like,
What's the first one you Googled, though?
I Googled, do sloths taste good?
Well, every
This dude
time I
spent
try
a lot
to
of
find
time in fucking
liger,
Brazil.
how liger tastes, it just tries to correct it to liver.
Yeah, no, I
So,
mean, ligers are
that's
not bred for meat. They are literally only bred in captivity to show off. So I don't think anyone's ever eaten liger.
But like, think about that bad boy. He's probably not doing a lot of hunting, you know.
And
He's
they're
probably not moving around.
They're huge.
You feed a village. You feed a village. Probably tastes
Oh,
like
dude.
buffalo, but better.
Buffalo's solid.
I
What
want a
about you,
liger
Robert?
burger.
You got any
Yeah.
ideas on an animal that you'd like to fucking murder and kill and eat?
No, just eat. We don't have to do the murdering or killing.
You know, I think liger is a pretty good answer.
That's
Me
like
too.
super
Like a hybrid
exotic.
one, yeah.
Like there's stuff online about people that have eaten sloth. I was trying to think like you can go to like those exotic burger places. Like, there used to be like a place in Houston. I don't know if it's still here, but I remember like they would always do one of the music festivals I went to.
Oh,
That,
shit.
like that like those little tents, the food tents, like never had anybody in that line. So it was like, I'll just eat fucking quail burgers all fucking day. I don't give a shit. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
like I know they have like exotic shit like that, but obviously somebody's had sloth. There's no way I can find what a liger tastes like. Fucking, that's exotic as shit. You could charge $1 billion for it. Like, you feel like you're rich eating a liger burger. That's the way to go.
I did look it up more though, and it said sloth meat is not very tender at all. But like I said, that's why you grind it up for the burger.
Before I got to liger, like when I was thinking about this question, I had like first, like koala was one that crossed my mind, but I was also like, I don't want to eat that because it's too cute. But then also koalas
I
have
fuck up
syphilis.
koala.
But koalas have syphilis. Like, I don't know if you can get
And they're also
syphilis from
mean
meat.
motherfuckers. They look cute, but they're mean. Dude, what if you could bring back one animal from extinction to eat? I want to try a dodo.
I tried a T-Rex.
That's a big ass bird, dude.
T-Rex.
But you're eating reptile meat. Like, that's not like, people eat snakes out of necessity and like frogs and shit, but like, and I guess frog legs are a delicacy, but they just taste like chicken. Let me
They're not a
give me that
delicacy.
big
People
ass
tell you
bird.
they are, but they're not. No, dude. But how many
You
people?
ask my grandma. Oh, you can't.
How many
anymore.
people
She's
do you
dead,
think eat
but-
T-Rex? Not a lot. That's a flex.
I mean,
like, I think
z-
exotic means
literally
it's a flex.
Zero,
The best one.
Zero
best
people
one-
ever ate a T-Rex.
But the best one would be like a dope one, like a liger. That's very rare. You're not gonna be like, oh, dude, you got liger burgers? Shit. You know, if you're like, oh, a giraffe burger, it's probably been made.
I can't think of any other animals in the world right now besides sloths and ligers now.
Fuck
I was
yeah.
trying to think what else would be good. Sloth, ligers, and dodos. I had to fucking go with an extinct bird to come up with anything else. But I would try all these. I would eat all of these fucking emus, ostriches. There you go. There's more animals. I don't give a fuck.
Now we're just naming animals is what we're doing.
Yeah, dude, I'll eat all of them. I will eat all of the food. The only time I was even a picky eater somewhat was as a child. I wouldn't eat blue cheese because it had mold in it. Now
Yeah.
I sprinkle that bitch all over my salads, dude. Blue cheese is delicious. There's not a food out there I won't fucking eat. Rocky Mountain oysters, fuck, other people eat it. I'll try a bull nut. Let's go. It's not the.
I don't
it's-
want
it's-
to know what it is when I eat it.
I don't give a fuck. I'll try it. I'm not. Maybe I won't eat the whole thing. Maybe I'll be like, oh, I don't like that, but I'll try it. Why the fuck not? I'd try
Why the fuck
human.
not?
Would you try human? I would.
No.
Why not?
World's most dangerous game.
Well, but no, but like really, why would you not try human? Just because it's human? That's not a good enough reason.
Because it's me. It's like, I am that. I wouldn't eat myself,
So it's fucking meat. It's cooked. It's like whatever.
Emma's parents had chicken.
Like I don't
for a
want
while.
to eat a dog, but I'd try it.
I wouldn't try dog either. But Emma's parents had chickens for a while. And I remember her mom threw out chicken nuggets out to him one time and they were eating chicken nuggets. And I was like, no.
Cannibals. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would if you served me human meat and I didn't know it was human meat, I feel like that, yeah, I'd obviously eat it without knowing. But if you're this is a bicep, I'd be like, I'm out. Not doing that, dude.
Are you just afraid that you're gonna get the fucking the hunger?
No, because weird people are cannibals. Weird people eat people. I don't want to be
I
weird.
think to be a
I'm
cannibal,
already weird enough.
I think to be a cannibal,
You have to
kill the
eat
person.
a person.
You
No,
got
I
to
don't
kill
think
the
so.
person to eat them, and then eat the person. If somebody makes you a fucking
Got a
slice
cannibal
of
sympathizer here.
Yeah,
cannibal
you're trying to.
sympathizer.
dude, I mean Arlie,
Disgusting.
not I almost said Arlie Ermy. That's fucking Gunny. Army Hammer. I mean, he was a good actor.
Do you want to know what the definition of a cannibal is? A person who eats the flesh of other human beings. It doesn't say anything about killing. You would be a cannibal if you ate a person.
I'd fucking try it.
Therefore-
That's all I'm saying.
Therefore, you're a fucking weirdo cannibal wannabe.
I mean, make some human chili, dude. It's fucking chili. Scott Tenorman did it. Little South Park deep cut for the fans there.
Yeah, that was one of the funniest endings of it. Weirdest, funniest, darkest endings of an episode ever on South Park.
And dude, that was
We're
like
talking about.
that was like season 3. We're on 26, 27 now, something like that.
Did he kill the guy's family, right?
He killed his parents and served them in chili
Yeah,
because the guy
And then made him eat the chili. He put
and the whole reason he did it was because Scott Tenorman sold him his pubes. Because he thought
right.
that's how you got pubes, and then wouldn't give him his money back. So
But then just oh yeah, that's your parents, and then it's like, what? And then it just ends. I was like, what? Okay,
yeah,
got
that's how it
him.
goes. Dude. Got him.
I was gonna not spoil that, and then I was like, that's been out forever, so don't care. All right. So Liger from me and Robert and Sloth from Pat are the exotic animals that would make good burgers. Next we got our final one. It's Brandon Davis, aka Texas Cat Dad. He's at A Stream of Cream on Twitter. And Brandon says, do you think humans dream in color or not in color more often?
I've never dreamt in black and white.
And when I dream I'm back in the 30s, I picture it like an old black and white film.
I've never.
But,
I'm gonna say color because I've never.
I'm gonna say color.
Color.
I'm gonna say color.
Color.
Whoa, can you
What
dream
are
in color?
blind people's dreams? Like what? What?
Sounds.
What is that?
But if you're blind, if you were born blind and you never saw, then that'd be wild. But if you've seen things, I bet you still dream that.
Oh,
Do you
definitely.
dream in color? Can you see all the colors in your dreams, Robert?
I think so. I don't think I've really thought about it, but I think I dream in color.
Can colorblind people dream in color? If you were only entirely colorblind.
But
If you
I mean,
dream- 'cause it's just what's in your brain, right? It's not what
They
you're physically
can,
seeing.
but it's probably wrong because they
But
don't.
you don't know what
color
it looks like. Fuck. I wonder if Robert could just see the color red in his head.
Or like they just have a dream that suddenly they can see color. but like they don't know. It could be purple that they think is red. They don't fucking know.
I think I dream in the same like colorblind thing that I have. So like,
It's all you know.
I mean, it's usually like shit that's happened to you throughout your day or your life. It's like stuff that you're familiar with typically. So it's what you see, and that's how you see things. So that's probably how you would interpret them when it goes back in your dreams, right?
So I mean, deaf people, yeah, they probably do just dream in like sounds and stuff because it's the only way that their brain actually understands perceiving anything.
I think deaf people would dream in color also.
Wait, did I say deaf or blind?
You said deaf.
Oh, I meant blind. Of course, deaf people can still see.
I was just answering that you said.
I've had 5 beers. Shut up.
I got you. Just pointing out. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. But I would assume that most people dream in color, though. I don't know if you don't dream in color, but that's wild. But I don't know if colorblind people.
Yeah, it's a weird ass question, Brandon. Do you not dream in color? Let us know. Are you WandaVision?
Oh, I don't know. All right. That's it. That was episode 501. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're watching the YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it. If you have not already, youtube.com/@PassingGradyPodcast. You can also just go type in Passive Grade Podcast on YouTube as well. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get the 500 followers at least. Go and follow us on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok @PassiveGradePod. Share us with a friend. We would really appreciate that. That's the best way to grow the pod. Love you guys. You are awesome. @PassiveGradePod. Just share that with everybody. 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, Radio, wherever you listen to podcasts. I am @Alex J. Middleton. Pat's @Not Pat DM. Robert is @Robert Barbosa 03. Robert also has a podcast called A Recent Study Suggests, and you should check out that. New episodes come out every Monday, so go tune into that wherever you're listening to this. And they just did their 100th episode not too long ago. Robert's celebrating all the anniversary episodes this year. But yeah, go check out the most recent episode of A Recent Study Suggests. I hear studies say you should do that. @PassGradePod. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Don't forget to put Darling Like a Marlin 3 beer release for March 18th at Southern Star Brewing Company on your calendars. Have a great rest of your week. Did we mention that the Eagles lost the Super Bowl? We didn't mention that.
Dude, yeah, we didn't even talk about the Super Bowl at all.
Well, we talked about the Super Bowl a little bit. To be fair, we did say the Eagles lost the Super Bowl because they were listening to it on Monday, and we did say that on Saturday. So called my shot. But yeah, fuck the Eagles. That was great. So fuck the Eagles. Have a great rest of your week. Love you guys. Until I talk to you next time. Pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.